I believe we are all here, so let's get down to business. So, for a point of DM inspiration, who would like to give us the recap of our previous session?
I can if someone reminds me where the session splits.
The last thing that happened in the session was your guys' combat with the hag.
Yeah, but like, when did the session where it end and begin? That it all flows together. So it's like, did we already have Clapperclaw's head?
No, we went back to get the taxidermy stuff from.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah, we had just killed the shark thing.
Yes.
We took a short rest at the beginning. Yeah, we cleared the pool, then we took a short rest, and we went back up to Bavlorna to tell her that we finished clearing the pool, and then decided to.
Yeah, and she was like, "That's great. What about the other job?"
Yeah. Yes.
And we were like, "Yeah, well, fine. We'll go do that other job," and then we did. Oh, and that's when. Oh, yeah. And then we were like, "Hey, let's go back see Bavlorna. Hey, the shortest ways. There's this guy here, and he's really sad." And then some party members took it upon themselves to make him not sad no more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he was sad and sexy.
And then they seasoned his potato.
Sad, sexy.
And yeah, and Clapperclaw ripped that memory out. There was distraction. There was some weather. It was fog, all fog. Yeah, and then we went back up to Bavlorna, and instead of waiting, we'd already done everything, so they could have just gotten their stuff back, which you would expect. That's what she would have been expecting. So of course you have to go with something else.
And then and then we did the one thing that we made fun of the other person for because we knew it would work and didn't want them to do it first.
Yeah, Kermit was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill the king by stumbling and stabbing him in the eye," and then we go up and we stumble and stab her in the eye.
That was literally his plan.
Yeah, and then combat. That was it. There was a lot of combat, and then some more combat, and tried to AOE. It didn't really work because she's moves between everyone's turn.
She's how you say a cheater.
But we did get off some Widdershins, and that did stop her. Made her start sneezing. No longer able to cast spells while sneezing. Chased her downstairs. She jumped out the top floor, landed in some unforeseen traps. Went into the pool, turned into a gator. Tried to eat Clapperclaw, but another low roll on a save versus a familiar put her to sleep. And then she made a lily pad start flying. So she's up in the air waiting for us to bring her down and murder her.
Absolutely. Please take your point of DM inspiration. All right, guys, let me just check in for our Factspiration question. What color is your character's aura? So I will start on our list here. I am going to start with Luna. Luna, what color is your aura?
My aura?
Aura.
I don't know about this aura shit. So I'm gonna say very black.
Okay, very blank. Okay.
On the subject of Ara, Volpe's Discord description, ever since Extra Life has been Uwu by choice, by chance, Ara by choice, and I fucking love it. It cracks me up every time I see it.
I haven't had the opportunity to play with her, so hopefully in sometime in the future I will get the chance.
She kills grandmas. She kills grandmas. Just putting it out there.
She got changed into Uwu girl and then sexy Ara lady. due to the gachapon boxes in the Extra Life Marathon, and it was fantastic.
I will say I was very sad that the monsters I built for that were not used. But that just means hopefully they'll get used this time.
Yep.
All right, so we know that Luna has a black aura. Skrek, what is your aura?
Well, I'd say. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Forget.
So whenever I think of like a medium, for whatever I think of like that ghostly greenish blue
Mm-hmm.
color, and so I would say that.
Nice.
Okay, so a ghostly blue, greenish blue.
Yeah.
Is that like a how they say, like a Is it chiffon? What is that green that it like starts with a C? It's a weird name.
Cyan?
I have no idea.
Maybe cyan. I don't know. Well, I'll look into
Cyan's
it.
like a bright blue.
Shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth. Clapperclaw, Mr. Matthew.
Clapperclaw
Luna, you can take a bardic inspiration as well. What would your aura color be?
Clapperclaw's aura is actually permanently displayed on his cloak of feathers. It is currently a sad gray.
Oh.
Oh.
No, Resident Eeyore.
It's yeah. Well, he did get brutally murdered. He's still getting over it.
Hey, that's fair.
Y'all can cheer him up. Y'all cheer him up.
We will do our best. Please take your point of bardic inspiration. Miss Fier, what color would your aura be?
Orange with like carrot. I like carrot. So I think it'd be orange, like a carrot.
Okay, cool. So I'm giving you guys all your aura colors because that's fun for me. Perfect. We'll take your point of bardic inspiration. Pally, what color would your aura be?
The brightest white, like he's always in a spotlight.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that makes sense to me. So Pally has the power of white. Wait, that came out wrong. You've got white.
I need to change it now.
White
I need to change it now.
You have bright power.
Bright power. So yes, you've got that energy. You also have bardic inspiration dice. So please take your point there. Okay. Prince Popolo, what color is your aura?
The frog formerly known as a prince, his aura is going to be purple
Yes.
rain.
Yep.
So-
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
A nice purple aura. He's kind of betraying his autumn court here. He's kind of a fan of purple.
Boom. Purple. I love it. Please take your point of bardic inspiration dice.
Aye, Captain.
Okay, so we are all bardic inspired. We all are charged up, and I need to take you guys back to an arena of danger. So let me take us back to Bavlorna's college.
No thanks.
No thanks. And just as a recap, one Mr. Pally did sell his last breath to Bavlorna.
That's right. I didn't need that shit.
So if Pally ever hits 2 death saves, he dies.
That's my
Oh
secret.
no, what a travesty.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always 1 death save in.
Well, there we go. Well, let's see here. We should have our initiative tracker up. It looks like we've got some people left on the tracker still to go. Let me just check one Miss Bavlorna. She's got some legendary actions to spend. I am going to say that Prince Popolo, you're going to start the round. Before we get started, anything that I should know or anything you guys want to say before we get this started?
Could you kill my token? It's messed up. I'll
The
bring
one
up a
on
new one.
this map?
Yes, please.
I got a message from somebody in chat.
That's better.
Oh.
It says, "Can we please bring back last week's Scrack? Way better than this one." So yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. Sorry, person in chat. That's not really there.
Oh my gosh. I will say, can we please bring last week? Oh my gosh, from the goose herself. How we will inspire ourselves this week is this spicy art brought to you by an artist that I will mention later. All right, let's get this show on the road. Prince Pablo, I have activated you. It is your turn in this combat. You are on the stairs. What would you like to do?
Oh joy, oh joy! What would I like to do? Does she have any spells active at the moment?
I don't believe you are concentrating on anything at the moment. You don't have anything on the deck or anything like that. So yeah, give us what you'd like to do.
Does Babylorna have any like spells activate? Because I have dispel magic that I could use.
She cast a spell on that lily pad, but that's about it.
Alright then.
The lily pad is a magic item. So
She can't cast spells because she's allergic right now, remember?
So dispel magic does like temporarily suppress magic items sometimes if it's cast on the item. I'll look up the exact thing for it, but
would you guys think that the lily pad is worth casting dispel magic on?
Probably not.
Not really.
Probably not.
We'll
I mean, Clapperclaw has like a really high chance of being able to bring her back down.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is use my bonus action first and cast Bardic Inspiration on. I'm going to say Fier.
Yay.
And then with my action, sorry, give me a moment.
Oh.
Didn't really have a lot of time to prepare. I'm so sorry, guys.
All good.
Let's see. I don't think I have an action other than attacking.
I'm sorry, I didn't say anything.
So I will. Do I see her here? Is there any enemy in line of sight?
She is floating in the air 20 feet. You do see the long kitty is standing right there.
As a friend or foe?
Neutral now, I think. I think we assume that it is neutral at the moment.
It's neutral at the moment. I'm going to try and persuade it to join us. Could I roll an animal handling for that?
Yeah, you can give me an animal handling check to see if you can't convince this creature to potentially act more in your favor.
All right, give me a moment.
How did Yabby even know?
That is a pretty good animal handling check. You're doing it from up on the stairs, so could you tell me exactly how you're animal handling from up on the stairs?
Popolo is going to hop on the rail and grip with his sticky feet, and he's going to lean on the balcony over it at a 45-degree angle. And is he meeting eye level with the Bandersnatch?
I would say so. The Bandersnatch is roughly 15 feet tall, and you're up 10, 12 feet on the stairs, so yeah, you're about eye level.
And it's in the water.
He will say, "Oh, my friend, I give you so many pats. I have a bag full of rations here. If you will help us, you could have all of them, and I will give you as many scritches as your heart desires."
You see big saliva globs coming down its mouth. And you can see it wants to come and grab some rations from you on its next activation.
Nice.
Okay, so that was action, bonus action. Any movement for you?
He's going to stay where he is.
All right.
Hi, Bray.
All right, yeah, that's it.
And who would you like to pass to next?
Let me check to see who has gone yet. Scrack. I'll pass to Scrack.
Okay, Scrack, you probably saw this coming. Before your activization, Bavlorna is going to use one of her legendary actions, not Paragon actions, legendary actions, and she is going to fly on her lily pad 20 feet towards the door. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet towards the door. All right, and it is your action, Scrack. That is all she can do with her legendary action.
So am I actually not supposed to be in the room with everybody else yet? Did you do that?
No, so
just...
we didn't get a chance to go. I say we, like, that's so cute. We didn't get a chance to go, so the next move would have been either going after Fier or jumping down, whatever, going down to. Yeah, so we didn't have an opportunity.
I will go after Fier. Sorry, we will go after Fier.
Yes.
Oh, it's just that little glowing ball. Okay.
Hey, shut up. Hey, I know it's just us in here, but I'm still hurting, alright?
Well, now you seem to found yourself in a spot of trouble here. Let me see what I can do. And then I will shoot it.
All right, give me a shoot roll.
Crossbow.
Okay, a 13. 13 is not going to do her.
Yeah, well, what about a 17, you son of a bitch?
A 17 is pretty close to hitting this will-o-wisp.
You fucking kidding me? A goddamn will-o-the-wisp doesn't get hit with a fucking 17? That's fine. Succeeded cost.
Okay. It has a very high armor class. Some would say incredibly high. Okay, you are moved up to 10 feet into a disadvantageous position. Roll a d8 per grenade rules to see where you go. So a 2, so you would go to your northeast. Scrack, you step unknowingly, as you step forward to shoot, on a dirty plate, and the plate is covered in like a solidified jam, and as you step on the jam, it's very slippery, and that's what causes you to slip.
Some bitch!
So give me a reroll of that damage.
I didn't, oh no, I succeeded a cost, so I need to reroll. Damn.
Yeah, you did it
not
all.
reroll because that was a good roll. That's a good one too.
Yeah,
right.
11 damage.
I will use my once per turn vulnerability thing, so they take 22 instead of 11.
Ooh, okay. You take 22 damage. It is bloodied. Fier, you get covered with ectoplasmic goop as a crossbow bolt hits this will-o-wisp.
Yummy.
Yum.
It is like the scene in Ghostbusters when they all get covered with the marshmallow.
Nice.
All right, Scrack, would you like to pass the NPCs?
I'm double checking my bonus actions. Fuck, I had a fucking banked 18. I should just use that.
Oh, by the way, you have a banked 18.
Thank you. Yeah, that'll be me done. I will pass to Gormort.
Okay, as you pass to Gormort, the hag is going to use an interrupt point.
Well, that's okay. She doesn't have to do that.
As she does so, she should have 2 left. She looks at the Bandersnatch and she says in, let's see.
What? How's she using an interrupt point?
Because she had one stored up from...
But it's not a new round yet. She's got to wait till the round starts so she can actually use a turn.
Oh, she had 4 legendary actions.
Oh, she's using a legendary action.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that. She's using a legendary action.
Okay.
I should be, what's it called? I should be very specific about my units. I apologize for
that.
No,
you're good. No, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I was wishing she was out. Why isn't she out yet, Caleb? Come on.
She looks at the Bandersnatch and does anyone in the party speak Sylvan? Or should I say, does anyone not speak Sylvan?
Right.
I do, but I'm not there, so...
Yeah, I speak it. I speak it.
Wait, did we change languages to be like you can learn your initiative your intelligence modifier languages like you could in old things? I can't remember if that's in the world patch or not.
We can discuss that at level 6 if we'd like to. But if you guys understand Sylvan, Bavlorna screams to the Bandersnatch, "You are a traitor. I can see it. You should have tore that frog apart." And she sticks her hands out. Oh no, I'm getting kicked off my server.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I am too.
Is it my internet or is it Forge?
All of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she sticks her fingers out. She says, "You are a traitor," and she begins to shoot green tendrils of energy into the Bandersnatch's back.
Look out, long kitty!
Everyone in the vicinity, you see these green tendrils of energy enter the Bandersnatch's body and begin to fester. You see that the Bandersnatch takes on a ill appearance. So let me just make sure. Like licensed to ill.
Yeah, alright.
Takes on a green appearance, and you see its eyes flash red. You see that the hag is pumping her malevolence into the creature.
Gross.
I don't like anything being pumped into the Bandersnatch.
That's right.
And with it, you see that the hag is transforming some of her magic into the creature. Alrighty. Okay, and now Morgort, the Knight of Warts, will go. Morgort looks over to you, Luna, because you were the closest party member to it. Luna, what should I do? Should I attack this creature? Pointing at the Bandersnatch.
No. You should dodge.
It says,
So you
okay.
don't die.
Okay, hold on. And it begins to dodge. And then it says, hold on, I can do something like this. And it is going to use its standing leap ability.
Nice.
And it's going to try to leap away. And it is going to try to leap onto this table behind it. The Bandersnatch makes a wisdom saving throw as the creature leaps out of its grasp. And the Bandersnatch wants to take a swipe, so it's going to take a swipe at Morgort with its claws. Morgort takes 11 points of damage as it leaps out of the Bandersnatch's go, but Morgort's still feeling okay.
Okay, damn.
Alright, Morgort is going to pass to your NPC Jevik. Bavlorna will use her second to last legendary action and flies out of the door. 5, 10, 15, 20, and begins flying away. Alright, Jevik looks to you guys and says, what is happening here? The hag just left. That creature looks infected with her hag magic.
Go shoot her.
Should I attack it?
No, the hag.
No, go get the hag.
Shoot the hag.
Alright, I'll do my best.
You've got to... sorry. You've got
go
to
ahead.
suck out the venom.
She says, there's only one type of sucking I do, and it's not with venom.
It's carrots, of course.
Let's see. She is gonna do a standing leap. And leap 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then she'll move another 10. And then she'll use her cunning action. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let me just look through her mini. Okay, she can barely see Bavlorna, so she'll shoot her at her with her crossbow.
Yes.
Bam!
Nice.
And she shoots Bavlorna in her Bavlorna butt. Okay, she shoots her with the crossbow. So we're moving on to round 4. Because Bavlorna was hit, she
I
will
would
steal.
like to interrupt if I can.
With
a
a
DM
point
inspiration.
of DM inspiration? Absolutely. So instead of activating her, I will activate... Oh, Clapperclaw, I think you got... Because you got deleted, it took you off the initiative order. So let me just put you back in there. It really doesn't matter what your initiative is. Undo it. And activation, and okay, Clapperclaw.
Okay. I'm going to, or Clapperclaw is going to, he doesn't want this hag to get away. Oh, all right, guys, I'll stop her. And he's going to run 30 feet. He's going to jump out this window here.
Okay.
Which I can't do manually.
No problem. So you burst through the window like a John Woo action movie, and you come out onto this balcony, and there's hundreds of frogs laying on top of one another.
All right. She's still flying on her lily pad?
She is indeed on her lily pad, looking like she is going to fly away.
Okay. There's no DM Factspiration, DM Inspiration, Bardic Inspiration. None of those can be used on, like, forcing an enemy to do a saving throw, right?
The only thing, if you had a bard who had cutting words, or if they were baned, that would be the way to, or what is it called? Mind Flipper. Okay.
Then this will just be straight. She's more than 15 feet away, isn't she? She's 25 feet away. I'm going to force a strength saving throw. Let me roll it up here.
All right, strength saving throw.
So he opens his little claw, and a spectral claw on a chain will fly out towards Bavlorna, and it'll grab a hold of her and yank her back to the hut.
Okay, so she needs to make a strength save?
Correct.
Alrighty, let me go ahead and make a strength saving throw for you, or attempt to, I should say.
I'm not sure what my spell save DC is. I don't know where to look it up.
She's got a 24. So
on your
character sheet, go to your spell book, and at the bottom you'll see your spell save DC.
Okay. Well, yeah,
which was a 16.
Yep, is just 16.
So as you shoot your grappling hook at her, it catches her arm, and you actually pull her arm back towards you, but then you see that her arm came free of her body. She holds up the stump, much like a lizard, and an arm shoots out of the armhole.
All right. Let's see. She is, what, 20 feet, 25 feet from me. Well, I guess I want to just get as close as I can, so with my bonus action, I'm going to use another phantom hook shot, but this range is only 15 feet when I use it as a bonus action, which I will just hook onto, I guess the railing is the closest I can get, like right here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to, in my turn, just basically hopped up on top of that railing there.
All right, Mr. Clapperclaw, who would you like to pass to?
I guess I'll pass to Pally.
Okay, she will use her final legendary action, that was her last one of the round, to fly up another 10 feet, and then out another 10 feet. Hold on, sorry about that. Pally, you can go ahead and take your turn as I'm fixing her thing here.
Alright. Well, I can't see her, and I'm really worried about my friend. So I'm gonna run way in here, and I'm gonna give Long Kitty a big ol' hug, and pump 5 points of lay on hands.
Okay.
And to try to, what looks like curse or corruption or something, and try to see if I can get rid of it with that.
Okay, so as you begin pumping your lay on hands into this creature, it's going to need a little bit more, so can you give me a charisma check just to see if you can't end this corruption in this creature?
Charisma check, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, making sure, do I have advantage for any reason? No. Okay. Check.
Ooh, that is really good. So I was essentially using this almost like a dispel magic or like a remove curse. So you begin pumping in your lay on hands, and the wheezing Bandersnatch begins to wheeze. And as it finishes wheezing, the inky poison deletes it. Sorry about that. I don't know why it did that.
I loved it too much.
Just drag out a new one here. You make the evil that was corrupting it begins to just leak out of its skin.
Oh, good. Okay.
And it looks at you and gives you a big old lick with its long ass tongue.
Yes, I love long ass tongues.
But Paladin took your action to cure its affliction. Yes. What do you do next?
I would like to ask it if you want to go get that mean old hag.
And it looks at you and kind of like narrows its eyes. It turns its head, and as it turns its head, you can see, maybe for the first time, this creature is covered in sewing needle stitches. You see that this creature may in fact be a giant taxidermy creature.
Oh. Alright. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, bonus action. I will do nothing else.
Hey, the creature just begins to hug you.
I hug it back. Okay. I'll pass.
Who would you like to pass to?
To Fear.
Fear. You are fighting down this creature that bloodied you, and it is now ectoplasmed. And it has covered you in its ectoplasm.
Does that do anything to Fear, or am I just covered in goop?
You're just covered in goop. It's a goop covering.
Sweet. Gross. Well, why not? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Thunderclap.
Okay. Oh man, that's a beefy thunderclap. Oh, and that is a 15. That is not going to do it. And this creature is going to take some damage. How do you destroy this creature?
So, we have a friend who decided that one day he wanted to make a character that whenever they do Thunderclap, he's going to flavor it as them clapping their cheeks. And that's what made the noise. So, you know what? Fear's gonna give it a try. She's just gonna torque that booty hard and see if she can't get a clap going. And she's just gonna make this poor little will-o-wisp just like, it's probably just gonna die of shame, honestly.
So you begin clapping your cheeks with the strength of 1,000 twerks, and this creature is shattered by your twerking. And it comes to pieces.
Anyone would be.
As anyone would be. Alright, anything else for Fear?
Damn it. I can't really see what position everybody else is in because I was stuck inside.
We're all in missionary.
Very nice. So does anybody want to go next? Does anybody have anything that they want to do?
We're kind of in a weird spot.
Just
honestly, Jebic.
Don't pass to Bavlorna. Just anybody else.
I mean, honestly, Jebic might be able to do something. But everybody else.
Maybe
is
if I could dispel magic.
Is Bavlorna outside, or is she back inside now?
Oh, she's flying away, basically.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can shoot at her from the window, probably.
I think the only one
Yeah,
that
but if
can
you
stop
go-
her is Prince by dispelling the lily pad. He's the only one that can stop her.
Jebbit can leap from the balcony.
I was gonna say, whoever thinks that they might be able to do something.
How far away is she? I
Yeah,
can't.
she's like 40 feet away.
Yeah, she's actually a good range away now.
He is 30 feet up and 15 feet away from the balcony.
Hmm.
To the south.
I think I can cast Dispel Magic if I can see her. Let me take a look.
You can't from here. You need to get closer to a window.
120 feet, yeah.
Yeah, you have range, but you have to see her.
Would it be possible for me to jump down the balcony and, be able to, cast Dispel Magic?
You are
At
50 feet away from the balcony.
50 feet away from the balcony.
But you don't need to go to the balcony, like, I don't know.
You just need to get close.
I just need to
one
be
of
able
the
to see her.
windows.
I could
Yeah.
probably climb on the ceiling.
No, she's on the other side
Okay.
of the building. You need to move around this room and see if you can see her through the one window or the door or somewhere.
If you like get, well, she's really high up too, so. I mean,
Yeah, she's high enough up where I need to start pulling out my
protractors.
Oh, I was
Like-
going to say like my Pythagorean theorem. No,
yeah,
just kidding.
it'd probably be easier to see her like from a higher floor than the one we're fighting on.
Is it possible for me to go onto the second floor then?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if you wanted to go up the stairs.
Pablo will go up the stairs and see if he can spot Bavlorna.
Alrighty.
Assuming I'm getting past too.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, whoever can do something effective, take it. I can't see anything else that's
Yeah,
going
it
on,
was,
so
yeah.
it's up to you guys to be my eyes right now.
So Prince, it will take you 15 feet of your movement speed to move up the stairs. So you're now on the second floor. You see Fier. There's ectoplasmic goo everywhere.
Let's see. Let me go more. I don't think I can see her. At least at the range I have here.
Yeah, you're not
she's
by
south.
any window at the moment.
Go up one
Okay.
more.
Can I
She only has
action
10 feet of
dash?
movement.
Yeah, you can action dash.
Bro, what?
Let's see. Where would a window be? Goddamn. It's really hard to see here, so because I can't even zoom in. Is this like an opening to like the balcony or something?
That was her bedroom.
That was her bedroom. Where was
There
the
is a
balcony?
window out here, but it is facing the opposite direction of where she's at. So you might have to find a different window to see her.
Oh, okay, is there anything over here?
There is a doorway over here, if you'd like to try to circumvent. And that's just a hallway, but this is a dining room.
Sure, I'll take a look over here. Hopefully there's a window or something.
As
Yeah,
you
I
walk
don't think I'm
inside, you
seeing
see
anything.
3 candles that are burning. You see mismatched chairs. You can make out a door in this part of the map here, and that's about it.
Alright, that's my turn, I guess. I'll pass over to...
I might be able to see her at least if I bust through this door down below me. I don't know. Because you said she's going south, Pally?
I did, yes.
Okay,
Right.
let's see.
Yes.
Should I do Scrack or Jebbik? Because I heard Jebbik can also do something.
I think Jebbik can only
No,
shoot her.
no.
Yeah, go Scrack.
Oh yeah, we'll go Scrack. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
That's a Scrack.
Yeah, I think Jebbik can only shoot her.
You hear it coming from upstairs. Pally, where is she?
That way.
Thank you. And due to the connection that we have, I know that you know south.
It's locked.
this fucking door locked, or?
No, it's not. That would have been a misclick. So do you kick it open?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and open it. Alrighty.
Jesus Christ, this building's bigger than I thought it was.
It is a huge cottage.
I was just guessing based off of how big the other floors were.
So when you open the door, you do hear a few things. And give me one moment. So you hear a woman's voice saying, "Goddamn vultures trying to get my meat! Get the fuck out of here, you vultures!" And then you hear, "Wah, wah, wah, wah." And then she's like, "Ah, get down here so I can choke you with my iron boots." And they're like, "Ah, ah."
Interesting.
Do you want to continue to
You recognize the
room?
voice? Yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement into the room, and then I'm looking to see what else I can do.
Alrighty. Give me one moment, and you'll kind of see who fucking said that. But anything else?
Maybe it'll depend on what I see.
All right. Okay. So number one, you see two giant vultures. Let me drop a couple of giant vultures. I did not think you guys were going into this room. Look at me being a dummy. And then you see. So boom, and boom. These vultures come with their own shadows. That's cute. And I was exporting an image. Gross. Did you just say gross?
No, what?
Alrighty, so you see a diminutive creature. You would say roughly Fierre's height. She has a long red cap on. Think kind of like Link from Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
Level of length to her hat. She has giant iron boots and a huge cleaver, and she has on a bloody apron, and she's trying to chop at these giant vultures that are trying to get to her meat.
Sorry to intrude. Just trying to kill the hag.
Level of length to her hat. Wait, you're trying to kill Babylon, huh?
Yeah, she's running away though. Little bastard.
I hate that bitch.
Well, we'll give you something from her stash if you give us a hand.
Yeah.
She keeps running away.
What is she doing right now? Did she get on her flying lily pad?
Yeah.
Well, fuck me with a rusty tampon. I can't do anything about that.
Shit.
What?
I don't think they're supposed to be rusty. I don't. We'll continue this later, but I action dash to the window where I'm assuming now I could probably see her, but I'm out of action.
Yeah, you can see her big green ass floating away, essentially. Anything else for Scrack?
Fuck, I could cast any of the spells that I have because I can make them all bonus actions, but it doesn't matter because I don't do anything in this scenario. Can I throw my familiar at her?
Nice.
Do you have a wing Pokeball? No, I'm just kidding. Can you?
Well, I've got my familiar is a mock, which is like a tiny mimic, and it sticks to stuff.
Okay. So
And
you're
so
gonna do
I'm
your
basically
familiar, and it's
trying to,
just
like, I'm basically trying to flick the tracker beacon onto her.
All right, yeah. I guess this would be. Does your familiar have a specific attack for this? If not, this would be
No, it does
kind of
not.
like a ranged attack roll with your familiar.
All right, so just
If you aim at the lily pad.
yeah,
It would just be Dex, I believe.
God damn it!
A 9 is not. It's not gonna do it. Do you have any way to boost that up?
Yes. I
got
have
that
2
D8.
inspirations and an exam inspiration and an 18 foretelling. Probably should have used one of those 3 fucking things, but it's too late now. So yes, I will succeed at a cost if I am able to.
You're out of the 3 range. Maybe you should do something bardically powered here.
I don't actually have that because I tried to roll it on the last one.
Oh, that's right.
But when I took it off, then it kept doing the bardic inspiration thing. So I put it back on so that it would stop.
So I just popped up the image of the Lady Redcap that you were speaking to.
Very nice.
Okay, well...
She was, of course, trying to assist me in this, therefore giving me advantage. So really, I got a 22 when you think about it.
She has not been activated in combat yet. She is busy fighting these giant vultures.
Oh, she has a shotgun. Why don't you shoot her with your shotgun?
She says, my art is different than my actual abilities.
Can you clear my token so I stop having a music note on it?
That's the rusty tampon,
absolutely.
Guys. That's the rusty tampon. I don't know.
Oh, no.
God.
Okay, Scrack, who do you pass to?
Just give it to me.
Yeah, I'll pass to Luna and say that I couldn't get her, Luna.
No one could. Alright, I'll use my feline agility to move 60 feet. Let's go over here. Everything gets dark. And then jump out of the window that Clapper Claw did. Oh shit, I forgot to move Twinkie. Meanwhile, just DM, can you cross me through the window?
Yes. I was changing the Redcap's name to her name, Bloody Toes.
Gross.
I'm pretty sure Twinkie can dash and get up to Babylorna. Because she can move 120 feet.
Oh shit.
And then I will bonus action. What's the name of this thingy?
Put her to sleep?
No, I don't have sleep. Emerald Eye on Babylorna. So she has a -3 penalty on Wisdom and Charisma saving throws.
Okay.
Oh shit, okay.
And then I'm gonna hit his left. Her.
Yes.
You can see within range. I must see you on a wisdom saving throw, fall prone. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less at the end of each of their turns. Alrighty. And she has -3.
Yeah, she's within range because I can cast the spell through Twinkie.
Okay, because it's 50 feet. Alrighty, she will make a wisdom saving throw. Alright, I don't think is it 11? We'll do her. So she becomes... She's also poisoned, so she would be at disadvantage.
No, that's only for checks.
Oh, you're right. So she becomes incapacitated.
Yes, but I can argue that she has to make a dex check to not fall from her lily pad.
This is very much a if you've seen Avatar with where it connects to her via magical tubicles. So
No,
she
that's
is on her tubicles.
Gross.
Is she hanging on by the tubicles?
The tubicles are hanging on to her. As seen kind of in this art here, where you can see that there's tubicles coming in and out of her lily pad, into the ground, out of the ground, and into her.
Gross.
Okay, Luna, you hit her with the hideous laughter. Anything else?
Nope, that's all my action economy. I'll pass to Jevik, doesn't matter.
Alrighty, Jebik will say, she ran out the door. And she'll come out and she's like, goddamn frogs! And she's like, she's up there laughing. Should I shoot her?
I don't know.
No, don't shoot her.
Try shooting the lily pad? I don't know.
He's like, I'll take a readied action to shoot her. And then I'll pass to Morgort.
You're so smart, Jebek.
Morgort's just gonna keep dodging because he's terrified that he's gonna get killed by this Bandersnatch.
I like your new sailor hat.
Oh, Morgort has a sailor hat?
Jebek. She's nautical Jebek now.
Oh, nautical nonsense is something you wish. So Morgort will keep dodging, and you guys will pass to Bavlorna. Bavlorna is going to use a Paragon Defense and deal 30 points of damage to herself to end the effect on her. Which takes her action. She stands up and she flips you the bird. There, Luna. And she looks at Twinkie, narrowing her eyes. And this is a question for you, Noble. Does your familiar get reactions?
Yes, and I didn't use it.
Okay, she looks at it, narrowing her eyes, knowing that this thing stings very hard. And that was her action to do so. She says, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And she's gonna... Yeah, she's gonna move out of Twinkie's range to a height of 50 feet. So give me that stang. Oh, man. That's a lot of damage. For 14, and she's got to make a con save. She's pretty good at con saves. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, so she's poisoned, but she was still poisoned.
Yep.
All right, so she's up 50 feet. She regains her legendary action pool. And we're into round 5. All right, she will go ahead and pass things off to Prince Popolo.
Popolo is going to take a step further. He's going to go through the door in this room. I actually don't know where that door is. Is it right here?
To the ground.
Oh, can you see my ping? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the door? Because I can't see very well here.
Let me look through your token. Yeah, it's weirdly dark in there. Let me just do one of these. There you go.
Ah, there we go. Okay. I know she's heading south, correct? And that would be this direction?
Yeah, she is definitely heading the southward direction.
Okay. Let me move over here then. I guess that's a door or the window?
So yeah, that is the door. You should be able to see it.
Blocky, did you like the...
Alright, I'll open it. Hold on, let me quickly check how much movement I've used to get from there to there.
Sorry. Like my awesome beatbox
So
thing.
that's...
I started doing it when I was 10.
15, okay.
You guys hear the beatboxers in the background?
Yes, we do.
I think that's the exact same beat I made up.
I think I can go that much more. Sorry, there's a beatboxer in the background. Thank you for noticing. Let me tell her real quick.
That's going to encourage them to beatbox more.
Beatboxing because my friend was laying down a rap.
Her friend was laying down a rap. I'll have him move right here. I think that's about as far as he can go. Can he see her?
Prince, you see that there's a window here, but the room you are inside of is a hooch distillery. You see this contraption here is a giant still. There are several barrels of what you believe to be alcohol. There are several tools here that appear to be used to fix and, make the distillery. So this is just a giant moonshine still here.
You know what? I'm gonna take some of this eventually, but first off, can he see Barcelona?
Rachel
or no?
Sidars.
Oh, give me 1 second here, guys. So I gotta answer my phone.
I think that's a yes. You can definitely see Bavlorna. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm hearing I can see Bavlorna
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Definitely. I'm gonna dispel magic
Hey guys,
that lily
I
pad.
need about like a 10-minute break here. I know we just got started, but let's meet back here in 10 minutes. I gotta rock the baby back to sleep. So
Okay.
let's meet back here at 10:10, and then we will finish Prince Popolo's turn.
All right.
Minus sandwich.
Well.
Yep. Good to go.
Mr. Clapperclaw, are you back or no?
Yeah, I think he's gone at the moment.
Okay, well, we still have a couple minutes. Yeah, I think you guys can tell what her strategy is.
To be a coward? Yeah.
Be a giant big baby bitch.
Yep. She's the Hergeron of this fight.
If you guys could guess, you know that she
Magic
has
missile Maya to death.
what's it called? No claims of being courageous. You see that she does not have any moral fiber in that way.
Maybe she should try some like grapefruit or grape nuts or something. Then if you have them.
Oh, you definitely don't want Bavlorna to grapefruit you.
Actually, I do want her to grapefruit me.
You remember when that was a meme?
I remember that. That was horrible.
Yeah.
Wait, Goosey, are you doing a drawing?
I am 100% paying attention to everything that's going on, and definitely not drawing a little baby chick, which I'm just going to call a duck because I think duck is cuter. Definitely not drawing a duck.
If it was a chicken, it would have brown eyes. So because it's blue-eyed, it's a duck.
Makes sense.
I heard a song about a blue-eyed duck before.
Go on.
Hey, Matt, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, let's get started. Prince, we're still on your turn.
Can I see Bavlorna from here?
From your current position, you're at a weird spot to the window, so you think you'd have to probably get right up on that window.
I'm dropping.
I guess I'm action dashing.
Okay,
You don't
from
have
that,
any other way to move? Because if you action dash,
I am learning things. I
you
genuinely am.
become
Just not in
useless.
California.
All right, I'm right by the window. Can I see her now?
you can see her from your current position. You're looking, actually, she is 50 feet up, so you're actually looking up to her from your current spot.
Remember that?
Okay, hold on.
'Cause
Give me
I
a
am
moment.
learning.
I have something.
It's
Let's
when
see.
you put it,
Unsettling
it's when the power,
words.
you multiply it by the and then you.
Is she
Ready?
within 60 feet?
Power.
Yes. She would be in 60 feet of your position because of your height.
The chain rule.
I am going to use a
power
bonus
rule,
action. And it's unsettling words.
the rule of,
Basically,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of.
it will, I have
Wait,
to
let me-
roll
stop it.
Bardic Inspiration
Give me a
dice.
second.
Oh, I
Okay.
accidentally moved it.
Hospitals rule.
Whoops. Where did I put it? Up, there it is.
Shut up. Let me
There
think about it.
is, let's see, I have to
Now you
roll a
ready,
Bardic
give it a try.
Inspiration dice. The creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn.
Glad you're having fun.
Give me a
Hey.
moment.
So yeah, so if she has to make a saving throw at some point before your next turn, you can roll, I believe you have a D8 at this point to subtract from her roll.
Alright, and that is my turn. Who
That's
has
good.
an idea?
But I'm sure.
Clapperclaw does.
For sure. Yep.
Clapperclaw. I'll
Right.
pass to you, buddy.
Clapperclaw, you knew this was coming. She got all of her legendary action points back.
Can I still use a DM inspiration to stop that from happening?
This is a legendary action between turns. If it was her actual turn, you could steal, but this is her interrupting, if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Alrighty. So she will go, and with her legendary action, she is going to cast a spell because no one ran Widdershins around her since her turn started. With her turn, she is going to cast Plane Shift on herself.
Aww.
Meteor storm.
If the button will click, it is not letting me click the button. For some reason.
Oh, it's because she doesn't have any spell slots left. She can't do it.
Oh, she has one left just for this one. So she can only do this to herself. So she touches herself, and she says a word out loud. Can Twinkie understand languages?
Common and Draconic.
Okay, so this would be in Sylvan. I hit plane shift, and she like just disappeared.
Yep,
Which is...
Yep, she was gone.
I don't know exactly how that happened. I think I may have accidentally hit delete. Let me just pull her out real quick. That's not her token, but just to see if it does it again. Okay, it didn't do it this time. So yeah, she plane shifts herself. Twinkie would have heard her say a word. Give me an intelligence check from Twinkie to see if Twinkie can give you an intelligent understanding of what the word she said was.
Which check?
Intelligence. Like, just to, like, if you're listening to a language you don't understand, and see if you can, like, repronounce it. With a 12, you would understand that she said thither. Thither. It was the word she said.
Okay.
But yeah,
I think it's pretty obvious where she was going anyway.
Yep, she thither, and she is out of combat. So you guys can end combat because there's no one trying to fight you. Unless Scrap, do you want to fight these vultures upstairs, or do you just want to let them keep stealing beat?
Well, I want to fucking kill Bavlorna is what I want to fucking do.
Well, she plane shifted.
Well, yeah, but I want her to not do that.
Can we go back to our last save and start over?
Yeah, I'd like to resume. I'm gonna Control Alt Delete. Actually, I'll just skip straight to the task manager and Control Shift Escape, and I'm gonna end task of the game so it doesn't save, and then I'm gonna open it back up and try a different route.
I love it. Well, here's what we zoom in on. Scrack, Bloody Toes is chasing these vultures around the kitchen with her giant meat cleaver. And they appear like they're going to pick up one of these gigantic meat pies and fly out the window. Is that you shooting the vulture?
Yeah, I'm giving him vulnerability too. So
Okay,
it's 18.
which one do you want to kill?
The one that's getting ready to take the pie. The one that
Okay.
she's not focused on, I guess.
So you shoot it, and it immediately dies. And it craps out on the ground, and Scrack... Oh, sorry. Bloody Toes gives you those eyes at you after you shoot with your heavy crossbow.
You know how we can find that Bavlorna witch lady?
And as you shoot that one, she jumps up into the air and then kicks the vulture with her iron boots. The vulture is unable to get out of the way, and she crunches it underneath her boots. And she says, I've got an idea where she went.
I'm interested. What you got for me?
She says, well, let's just say she's got a sister in thither, and I bet that's where she went. I bet she's pretty sore about having to do that, because, you know, this was her home, and I've got it on good authority that she's a homebody. And you know what it takes to make a homebody leave home. That's right. The fear of being murdered.
Okay. I think the fear of being murdered would just make a homebody, like, barricade themselves more, right? Doesn't that make sense? I suppose, like, the active action
like,
of being murdered, maybe.
Oh, maybe I should have been more afraid of being murdered.
I'll tell you what, do you know how to restore any of the stuff she's stolen?
No, she's never taken anything from me. I've never seen any of that stuff. She hired me because I'm an ace butcher.
Well, here's hoping it's just like in a bottle or something, I guess. Anything in here you particularly want?
In here?
Sorting through the place. Anything you need to warn us, anything you want to warn us about?
I I really only know about butchering, killing, and making the best cuts of meat you've ever had. I was gonna ask you to help me with these vultures, and you did so. So I guess you did me a favor. And by the law of reciprocity, I owe you a favor.
I'm just gonna pull one of the things up on it, and then just like start carving it up next to her as we're talking.
Mm-hmm. So we get this really cute slice of life scene of Scrack and Bloody Toes pulling all of the feathers out of these giant vultures, and then butchering them.
Yeah, and I don't know 100% what I'm doing, but then like I have an intelligence score of 20 and a passive investigation of like 26, and so I just watch what she's doing out of the corner of my eye, and then just do what she does.
And she's like, you're pretty good at this. Have you ever thought about, skipping out on being an adventurer and becoming a butcher's apprentice?
Oh, I'm not an adventurer. For me, I just want to stick around with my family. We got separated once. I'm not too keen on it happening again.
She looks at you and she says, family? I wish I had a family. Old Bloody Toes has been alone for a long time.
Family's all about choice. You can, as long as you find someone you agree with, anybody can be your family.
It's like, so you're saying when you're with them, your family?
Yeah.
I heard about a place like that somewhere on one of them elsewhere worlds.
Rachel said ours.
Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry.
Speaking of family.
Oh.
Fierre's token, she looks pissed looking at Scrack talking to the red cap.
Why does Bloody Toes have to be ooh girl cute?
I think DM things.
The DM is a dirty weed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's a dirty witch?
What? Luna. Luna's a dirty witch.
Shit, he's
Yeah.
back.
I
Stop
don't
talking
know anyone
me.
about who's a dirty witch. In fact, I
Oh.
don't think anyone's a dirty witch.
I said that you're a dirty weed.
Oh, me?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
You guys only have to look at my, any streaming service to figure that out.
You're the only one you have is Crunchyroll.
I mean, nowadays, the amount of anime that's out there, it's impressive.
Fuck! I forgot that I have a Crunchyroll fucking subscription.
He has hentai stream.
Hentai streaming, yeah. Hentai are us.
Don't you mean hentai key? I mean, nothing. So Bloody Toes is standing in here, and then Clapperclaw and Feyre appear.
Yeah, I crawled through the door, injured, barely alive. To find Scrack talking to the cute lady with horns.
She walks over to you, and she says, "Hey, sweetie, are you injured?"
Yeah, my feet hurt really bad, and well, all of me kinda.
Oh, that's too bad. You look like you would be a real sweet girl. Here, come let Bloody Toes take a look at you.
Oh, pretty please.
And she looks at your skin knee, and she takes some ointment out of her fanny pack and applies some burn ointment to your knee.
Is this an actual fanny pack, or are we referring to her butt as her fanny pack?
It's like
this is-
Catwoman from the Arkham games.
It's a fanny pack, but it's all red because it's been dyed with blood from her kills. So it's a bloody fanny pack.
Gross.
And after she rubs the burn ointment on your knee, she does that thing where she purses her lips and blows on it.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, am I poisoned?
What is happening over here, Scrack?
I think I took some acid or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna do one of these on you. Try to clear that acid problem. She looks up and she sees, I see that there's a whole band of you. And it's a little scarecrow boy. Did you get hurt?
No, well, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah,
No, but
sure.
I'll
Oh,
take-
Bloody
if you're
Toes can
gonna
take
kiss
care of you.
Mr. Lewis, you can give them to me.
You want some kisses from old Bloody Toes? And she opens her mouth, and instead of normal teeth, all of her teeth are filed to sharp points.
That's hot.
Huh.
Okay. Well, this scene is occurring upstairs with everybody. As you guys look around, this is indeed a kitchen. For the adventurers that are on the first floor, that would be, it looks like, is Luna still down on the first floor? Luna and Pally and Prince?
Prince went downstairs to make sure the Bandersnatch is okay.
Yeah, Pally, you see that the Bandersnatch, a sewed-up taxidermied creature, is just kind of looking off into the distance as you stroke it, and it turns its head into you.
I'm just snuggling my long kitty.
Okay, the long kitty will grab you by your nape of your neck and put it up onto the long kitty's back.
Yes. He knows who the alpha is.
What
Quebec
happened
will
to
say
the
to you
hot
guys.
man?
Oh, to the hot man. So after initiative was over, you guys see that Octavian was struck with a necrotic ray of energy. Clapperclaw.
Yeah, but it was only like
You are
15
standing-
points of damage, so you must have like a shit ass health.
And it was Scrack's fault.
100%.
He ordered him to go fight.
We need to
Clapperclaw,
find someone to get this hottie
Yeah.
back to life.
You see that Octavian has been shriveled. He looks like a California raisin. But as you look closer, you see that his body is slowly but surely beginning to rehydrate. You see that there is an indention in his chest where you know the baked potato that replaced his heart is pumping and pumping and pumping. And you see his body slowly begin to rehydrate.
Oh, is this a
His
Davy
figure.
Jones thing where it wasn't his actual heart, so he's not dead?
Kind of. You see his body
Everyone.
completely rehydrate, his eyes open, and he looks at you and he says, did I die?
I thought you did. You turned into a shriveled little piece of beef jerky. But now you're alive again. It's wonderful.
I thought this might happen.
Does that hurt? Does that hurt?
Oh, it hurt incredibly much. When she switched my heart for that baked potato, she cursed me with a life that will not end until I get my real heart back.
Why would you want your real heart back then? I mean, like, living a long time sounds pretty good.
It sounds like an empty existence to me. Life without death is no life at all.
Well, why don't you
He-
keep your heart on you until you're ready to die? Preferably,
Oh, go ahead.
Locked up in a chest. or
preferably after we go into the other room over there and I give you a nice massage to help you with your muscles.
He says, well, I have no heart on right now, so I don't know where I would put it.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. Thank
Well,
you.
Well, maybe if we go to Bavlona's stuff right now and we try and find your lost possessions, or the lot of you, and maybe that will, maybe that will fix that situation. We can see where she keeps her heart. If she keeps it like a little jar, you can keep the jar on you, so you can always have your heart.
I will come with you then. I will travel with you all until we can find my heart, and we can replace this baked potato that is pulsating in my chest with the beating heart of an elf.
Well, our treasure room's upstairs. Be careful, it's trapped.
Well, Mr. Clapperclaw, please accompany us. If there's anyone I can trust, it's you. You have gone through immense amount of trauma, so you must know how it feels. And he turns to you and looks at you with this look.
Yes, when your family was killed. Your father murdered right in front of you.
Brutally murdered.
Now,
Tell us again what happened.
Clapperclaw, please, what happened? Tell me. He puts his hands into your lobster hands, and he holds them to his breast, and he says, "Your story uplifts me. How you've overcome your trauma."
Such adversity.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
I understand. It must be hard for you to tell this tale.
Yeah, you're a stranger, so. But anyway, maybe later.
In the meantime, I want to be talking to Bloody Toes.
Bloody Toes this time has been performing first aid onto Fier. Fier, your knee has been wrapped in a combination of butcher's twine and I don't know exactly what it is, but it's that like meat skin offal, and she has wrapped the offal and butcher's twine around your knee to make a bandage.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like the paper that they wrap hamburgers in.
This whole time you've been wrapping my knee, you've also been wrapping up my heart.
Bloody Toes, I hate to interrupt this, but could you perhaps give us a tour, at least of the areas of the house that you know of? We've only been in 2-3 rooms here. 4 now if you count this butcher's area.
Sure, I can show you some of the stuff that's going around. Up ahead of me is a cold storage locker where we put all the cold stuff. You know, I freeze the meat to keep it nice and cold.
Oh, what? How do you? Is the room enchanted? How do you get such constant freezing temperatures?
She looks at you and smiles, and you swear, if she could, she would put on a pair of sunglasses, and she says, "Why don't you just chill, and I'll tell you exactly how we do it."
Now, everybody,
and she walks over to the room.
But I think maybe we should just set up base here. Like this is a nice place. We could be the rulers of hither. We could have adventurers come to us. We could fortify the place. That way, when the hags attack us to take it back, we're ready. Maybe we could just set up the whole place as a trap, and as soon as they come in, blow it all to hell.
Oh.
What?
Bloody Toes looks at you and says, you're one of those people that likes to end campaigns, I see. She doesn't say that.
She thinks it, though.
I'm just being strategic here. DM made this asshole run away. I'm just trying to punish him for it.
Hey, I heard you on the live stream. Strahd just comes in and does attacks and runs away just to test the party. No, so you guys walk in, and the room is freezing cold. You see that there's meat hanging off of hooks and chains. Along the walls, more meat is stacked in piles. You see that there's a wooden coffer in the middle of the room.
Oh, we definitely should have fought her in this room.
Is that where the extra special meat goes, or?
Oh, extra special meat?
Yeah, in that coffer there.
Oh, all I know is that the source of the cold magic comes from inside that chest. I don't know what's inside of it.
Do you think it's Now I know. I mean, I'm not a cat. Maybe Luna should stay out of here. But I'm awful curious about what's making this cold. Do you think something bad would happen if I open it? Like, are you under strict instructions to never open it?
Oh, I could open it from here if you want. You don't have to like be in the room.
Twinkie will open the chest.
Maybe you should
Twinkie
step
looks
out
at
of the
their-
room.
At their familiar contract and sighs. It's a living.
Twinkie doesn't speak.
Oh, Mock starts
Yeah.
walking back in from the grass outside, from the water outside where he plopped into, also muttering about his familiar contract.
A dexterity saving throw for
I am
10d10
really
cold
clever.
damage.
Wait, so you guys are trying to open the chest?
Yep, I guess so.
Okay, and is the current manipulation of tokens on the map what is happening?
Yep.
Is Scrack in the room?
Yep, Luna's familiar is the one doing the actual opening, but yeah, I haven't had a chance.
Y'all don't have to stand right next to it.
All right, Twinkie, give me an athletics check as you try to open this this chest. It is very cold, and the frost may have sealed it shut. All right, Twinkie is unable to budge the lid.
All right, in that case, I would like to investigate the chest before we open it.
All right, give me an investigation check. All right, Scrack, this chest is cold as ice. It seems to be the center of the room, exactly. So if you measure from wall to wall to wall everywhere, this is the exact center. The magic is radiating from this chest. It is frozen shut, not locked. You don't appear to find a lock, and you don't see any obvious traps. Can I use intelligence or the investigation check? You don't see any like gas tubes. You don't see like poison needle holes. You don't see like a gap that would open and a machine gun would pop out. None of the typical trap stuff.
Well, I don't reckon it's trapped, but I am somewhat concerned about whatever's in there, sort of having an explosive release if I open it. But by golly, I want to give it a try anyway.
I believe that I could just unfreeze water. Hold on.
Oh well, that would be mighty helpful.
Let me
Although
see.
this might not be just water. I don't know.
You can change 4 waters automate. You can freeze water, but you can't unfreeze. Oh, I have shape water. It looks like I can freeze, but not unfreeze. Oh well. I'll use shape water to run some hot water over it.
I mean, ice is just water still. Like water's the name of the compound, right? So
DM
move ice with shaped water, right?
DM, would you allow me to use shape water to affect the ice?
I will. That sounds pretty cool. So
Hold on, I gotta make Arcana checks until I roll a 15. Hold on. Did I roll a 15?
You did not. Bloody Toes says.
Okay, I tried.
It got colder in here. It got even colder. My toes are freezing. Hey, Scrack, don't look at my nipples. And you get it on that one.
Okay, so he's like click, like he's got this lighter, his claws like a lighter. He's like click, and like it ignites on the 3rd attempt.
Yeah, and you guys assume that the chest would be much easier to open now because it's completely frozen.
Try to open it, but I just sort of want to I don't want to rip off the lid or anything. I just want to open it up a little bit, look and see what's inside.
Oh, you're doing the I want to open it in such a way so if it was trapped, it wouldn't go off.
No, I'm gonna open it, but just pull it up, not just throw the lid back.
Okay, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check as you carefully open this chest. Okay, so you're able to open it without, causing any untoward action. And inside, you see a vaguely spherical shape in the darkness that's inside of this crate. So when you open it all the way, you believe you'll be able to see the thing that's inside.
All right, I'll open it the rest of the way then.
You see a fist-sized heart that is beating inside of the chest.
Oh,
beep, beep,
shit.
beep, 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 beep.
I have to say, that's not what I expected.
Beep, 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 beep. And the pillow that is on has been frozen solid, and instead of pumping blood through its arterial valves, you see that it is pumping cool, cold air. You can see, represented in video games, like little snowflakes floating through the air. Mm-hmm. Those appear to be flowing out of those arterial valves.
So, question. Scrack, you're very intelligent. How the fuck are we supposed to put this back in someone?
I mean, I assume it's some sort of like magical thing, right? I'm not sure though. Bloody nipples. I mean, bloody toes. Do you know anything about this? This chest, this heart in here? We might know who it belongs to, but it seems strange that the heart is making cold. That doesn't make sense to me.
She says, listen. Bloody nipples is my sister. I'm bloody toes. Get it right.
I'm sorry. You're the one that brought him up.
I'd always get it right.
I lived with a hag for about 7 months. I could roll an Arcana check and see if I know anything.
Bloody Toes looks at you and shrugs her shoulders and says, I don't know anything about no heart magic. Why don't you let the kid tell you?
I mean, you can give it a look, Clapperclaw, see if you can figure anything out.
Have I seen?
Why don't you get that guy in here? I, out of character, don't remember his name.
Octavian.
Yeah. And
just like I said.
Hey, is it too late to try and guide myself? I can't see what my role is.
No, it's not, and that's why we do it.
I attempt to guide myself, and I feel pretty confident that the arcane magic's gonna help me, but it doesn't.
Okay, so here's what you know. Very often, hags will do this type of thing where they'll take someone's body part and then give them something that sucks because they worded their wish very poorly. And hags enjoy those monkey paw wishes. So this guy wanted to trade his heart away so he could forget his past loves. So you could say he wanted to give them the cold shoulder. So hags are all about them puns. So it makes sense that his heart has become cold.
You think maybe if we just whop this in the potato, like Indiana Jones style, it would just keep staying cold in here? I mean, I don't want to ruin this lady's business.
I've seen this before, 17 times actually, to be exact. I believe that that we could definitely do that.
Well, Octavian, I guess you probably want to get in here, take a look at this, maybe verify it's yours. I don't know if you know your own heart by sight.
That would be a magic pillow as well.
Octavian will walk in and say, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what my own heart looks like, but
well, let me take a look at it. Can I use?
Well, is it roughly the same size?
Can I use? Not medicine, because that's a fucking wisdom for no fucking reason. Can I use nature, which is intelligence, to see if I think this heart belongs to a humanoid creature of about elven size?
To assist you, Octavian slowly takes off his shirt, and you see a scar on his chest.
Yes. Pablo is going to open up his shirt a little bit and start waving himself.
It's
Oh,
just a mental
my.
day, I guess.
You see that Octavian indeed has six-pack abs, but
Oh,
in
my.
a way that's not aggressive, in like a natural way. Like he just moves a lot.
Non-threatening six-pack ab.
Oh, so he doesn't have an 8-pack, so he's got a little fat on him. I got it. Okay.
Scrack, you believe that this is his heart.
I do believe this is yours. I'm not sure. Maybe you should touch it. I don't know how this thing works. I don't know how returning it would work too. Although I do have expertise in Arcana, so maybe I should roll to see if I do.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
I'll assist him. I also have proficiency in Arcana. I'll help you. We'll do an Arcana surgery.
You know, Octavian, once you have your heart back, I assume that will increase performances in many ways.
He says,
he'll be able to
so.
put his heart into his music. I think you're right, Prince.
I'm gonna
Octavian
I think
looks
you can
at
put
it.
his heart into many things.
Wait, what? You're gonna crush his heart? Tweet. Oh.
shit.
Twinkie, a 9 will hit a heart. It's a heart. You destroy his heart.
Yay!
Octavian looks and says, "What? Is my heart gone? That creature just bit my heart."
Twinkie, I don't think that was what we were going for here.
Think he's gonna
Maybe
fly
in
out of
drop.
the room with the heart like a cat escaping, like a dog with something in his mouth.
A dog would never do that.
Octavian drops to his knees and begins crying. He says, "The creature, the heart was crushed like a beer can on the head of a redneck. Its juices dripping out of Twinkie's mouth." Octavian is sobbing on the ground, and Bloody Toes rubs his back. You guys see your Octavian faction has dropped to 0.
And all
Why
needs
the
is-
hell would
Now
Twinkie
wait a
do
minute,
that?
Octavian. This seems to be like an awful lot of emotion for a man that lost his capacity to feel. Maybe your real heart was just the friends you made along the way.
He looks at you and he says, I think my real heart was in that creature's mouth. Excuse me. I believe I need to go. I'm quite upset. And you all didn't do anything to stop that creature.
What was I supposed to do? It
wasn't
just
really
ran
much
up
time.
there. I can't do anything.
Octavian begins walking
I
away
can't
and
do
says,
PvP.
I know how
I'm sorry.
hard it is to lose
sorry, Fier.
parts. I'll help you find it. As someone who's had a lot of his body parts switched out,
Brutally switched out.
brutally switched out. I know how it feels. I'll help you
His
find
family
him.
was brutally murdered in front of him.
So you guys walk out into the living room. That was Bavlorna's living room, and Twinkie is eating the rest of Octavian's heart.
Can
This
I
is-
smack Twinkie?
Twinkie is eating the heart. Luna, you see Prince approaching Luna through your mental connection.
Think he's gonna puke the heart and fly out the window.
Can you make the sound for me of what you would assume that a puked up heart sounds like? Okay, I'm immersed. Okay, continue.
You wanna smack
Now that the heart is out of the container, is the cold like noticeably decreasing?
It is gone. It is like you have left the refrigerator open for too long, and the motor just kicks off, and it is no longer cold in this room. It is coming up to room temperature.
Well, Red Toes, I think we need to prepare ourselves a feast, so this meat's gonna go bad.
Mr. Clapperclaw, you have raised your hand. What's up?
I'm gonna try and hook shot the heart out of Twinkie's mouth as it leaves the window.
Twinkie puked it out.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He bleh.
Can Popolo still attack Twinkie?
This is getting into the PvP.
Exactly. All right. So no PvP. Got it.
Yeah, so you try to smack Twinkie, and like a cat, you try to smack its butt for peeing on your oven, and it is way too fast for you.
Oven.
Wait, that sounds a little too real.
Yeah.
Oh, the amount of times that a cat has peed and pooped on my oven is too damn high.
Note to self.
Interesting.
On your oven?
Yes, on my oven. Next time it happens, I'll take a picture.
Please don't.
I mean, I really hope you're thinking stove. Your oven?
My glass top stove, my oven, my burner range, whatever you want to say. Where I cook my eggs in the morning, there was poop there. Octavian approaches his heart.
Seamless transition.
Let's try and salvage
I'm a
this. How
true
about-
professional. He
I
says,
think you said-
look, Twinkie, look at my heart. And you guys see that his heart is pristine and cold. No matter
Okay,
how hard Twinkie tried to bite, it seems like it couldn't penetrate its cold flesh.
Nice.
What kind of hag trickery is a heart that cannot be consumed by a wild animal?
Oh, wait.
The magical one.
Maybe you have to like learn to love again to get it to thaw out. Hags are like that.
He looks at
I
you and
can
he
show
says,
you how to love again.
Watch it,
Oh,
this is li-
sister,
I-
I'm already on that.
Octavian will say, can you all show me how to love again?
No.
I just don't know how.
I think I'm probably gonna abstain.
Yeah, let's go to the bedroom. How about it?
I think maybe you can have a three-peat, but
No, you guys, he means to love his family, because that's what we are now.
tell
Oh, I
you what,
thought we were just
Octavian,
gonna
I've
make
heard we've got a
like,
B-team
About
document
our
due
feelings and
this session.
recite poetry.
Says, I've heard of such a charter that has been shared from person to person. And he picks up his heart and he puts it in his pocket. And he says, eventually we will be able to put my heart back into my chest and take out this baked potato.
What if I kissed your heart?
Gross.
It's a little bit gross, I know, but what if I did kiss it?
He
Strike,
he presents his heart to you, Prince.
Popolo pecks it with his rigid maw because he cannot purse his lips.
It's like kissing a ice pack.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, that actually was really uncomfortable. It's really cold. How are you going to keep that in your pockets?
Now wait here a minute, Prince. And I grab the heart from Prince, gently, and I sort of tuck it into the folded up cuff of Octavian's jacket, and I say, maybe, Octavian, you just need to wear your heart on your sleeve for a bit.
Take a point of DM inspiration.
Oh yeah, that's probably it.
Give him that.
Those hags love
No,
guns.
no, he doesn't deserve that.
Too late. It's already on the sheet.
It's already on the sheet. Wait, guys, hear me out. What if you need to eat the heart like you would a potato so you can replace the one that's already inside you?
I mean, that
Oh,
does
no, we
make
don't
a
want him
twisted
gaining a
kind
little
of
bit of weight.
sense. Khaleesi,
Pallet pulls out some butter.
What?
Hey, let's just go get your lost things. I mean,
bread
Listen,
toast.
if-
You have sour cream.
Pally, please. If he eats the heart and it reforms inside of him and starts emanating coldness, something tells me that it would be a fate worse than being heartless.
Yeah, that's fair.
Imagine if you were constipated and it was cold.
Well, constipated. Constipated.
Constipated.
I've never been constipated.
Bloody Toes will say, are they talking about being constipated in there? It's happened to me before. But yeah, you know what they say, there's nothing worse than cold constipation. Well, there's one thing. You know what that is?
Hot constipation.
Warm constipation.
She says cold diarrhea.
Well, no, I hate when my feet get really cold sometimes. Does that count?
It does. Well, my meat locker's no longer cold. I guess I'm gonna start cooking up some meat. And then I gotta find me a new job. Well, I'll be in here cooking meat. I'll bring it out to you guys when it's ready. And she starts making a meat stew with all this unknown meat in here.
Scrack is salivating at the thought.
Okay,
I pop open this door here next to Octavian. What's are these globes?
Shivers of light enter through the cracks in the shutters that cover 3 tall windows. The lights reveal the shapes of several pedestals. On each pedestal, you see an object with a patchwork cloth draped over it. There are wilting ferns in a crumbling clay pots, give the room an earthy smell. The floor is covered in a layer of straw.
Now, I've heard of these. I think they're called Palantir. If you look into one too long, you'll subvert yourself to the Dark One's influence or something. I don't know.
Out of nowhere.
I thought this was like a shooting gallery. You know, like
what
pew
would
pew.
you guys like to do when you enter this room?
If I touch one, does it tell me to build him an army worthy of Mordor? Or?
Touch it and find out.
No, I do want to take the cloth off of this one I'm next to.
Okay, you unsheath the cloth. Inside, you see a taxidermied duck. It looks at you. It says quack.
Interesting.
A quaxidermy?
A living quaxidermy.
Yes.
I'm glad we had the same thought at the same time.
Frankenquack. Okay.
Quackenstein.
If I put the cloth back over it, does it like go back into like suspended animation, or does it keep moving around?
It's right now moving around, jumping in its cage. Quack, quack, quack,
Oh,
quack.
so they're in a cage, not just like standing there. Okay.
Correct.
Are there sounds coming from the other ones too?
There is not. Only from the one that you guys have unveiled.
If I just peek under the cloth of the next one, does that one wake up too, or does the cloth have to be fully removed for them to wake up?
So as you lift the cloth up a little bit, you hear from inside, tweet, tweet, tweet.
Well, Clapperclaw, what you think we should do with these?
I mean, I think we should set them free.
Well, is there like glass panes in these windows, or do they open, or?
Oh, we could just.
You can open them.
Well, I suppose we should uncover them all first, see what we're working with. You take that side, I'll take this side.
Okay, I'll uncover this one.
I'll do this one, and then this next one, assuming Clapperclaw gets the bottom two there.
Okay, you guys unveil the birds. They are each a different bird species. You've got a duck, you've got a blue jay, you've got a cardinal, you've got a raven, you've got a crow, you've got a hawk, and then you've got like a weird swan.
Well, I guess here goes nothing. I'll take the duck first. I'll pick up the cage, carry it over to the window,
And which window would you like to go to?
Pretty much its only option is to go out the window and see what happens.
Which window would you like to go to? Do you go to
Up top.
the one near the north balcony?
It doesn't look like there's a balcony outside this one. It looks like it's just open.
Okay, so you guys head over here. You would see that there is a message scrawled over this balcony that says Jan, and over this balcony there is a message scrawled thither. So as you chuck the duck out the window, it begins flying out.
Well, fly and be free, I guess, my friend. We want to keep on releasing all these.
Hey, Scrack, why does it say thither and yawn over here?
I don't know. It might be some sort of transportation magic. I'd suggest we don't go there till later.
Wait, what kind of animals were under the thing?
There was a duck under this one. It's sort of like a weird, reanimated, stitched up duck. But Clapperclaw and I think that we should probably just let them go.
Are all of the animals flyboys?
All these ones at least.
Okay, then maybe they're like they carry messages to those places. So if they're released from those balconies, they know where they're supposed to go.
Do you think the messages are only like 140 characters long?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe like conveyed in a sort of tweet.
Yeah, this must be the tweeter.
And they always wait just a little bit too long to cancel somebody. Just a little bit too long. No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
DM, do these look like teleportation doorways?
This door said Twitterverse.
They look like windows. Would you like to try to teleport by using them?
I think maybe we should try with one of the animals first, just to check. Clapperclaw.
I'll send Twinkie.
Yeah. That could work too.
Luna, you're always so helpful.
Do one of them pack to the chain so that you can see through them no matter what, or are we just not gonna know what happens unless they come back?
Octavian narrows his eyes at Twinkie, and he's sharpening a stick.
Yeah, we'll send Twinkie through the window.
Okay, you send Twinkie through the window.
Send Twinkie.
He flies through the window.
Out the thither window.
So this is the Jan window up north here. He flies through the window. He is out on the balcony, flies to the other side of the balcony, and he has not been teleported. He has just flown through the window.
Let's try with one of these other birds now. Maybe they had to be enchanted or something to be able for it to happen.
Okay, which one did you send out?
I sent out the duck, which was in the first one. So anything else is still there.
I wanted the duck. Never mind. Yeah, I'll just grab one, send it out, see if anything happens.
So this is the only one that you guys have sent one of her taxidermy birds through the window, correct?
Yep.
Through one of those two windows, yeah.
Okay, so you push, let's say, the blue jay through the taxidermy window. It goes out through the window and it turns back and it begins beeping at you like beep beep beep, and it's pointing its back. It's pointing its beak at its little right leg, and you see that it has a tiny little holster on its leg. You can see that it's trying to say, like, hey, I don't have a message there.
Hey. Wants a little message to go on its little scroll case.
Well, we could always threaten Bavlorna. We could say, if you don't get back here, we'll burn your house down. Or
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
We're gonna chase you.
I think we should just get your stuff, actually.
Yeah, I mean that's not a terrible idea. We figured out the purpose of the room. I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that duck just might be gone now.
I have sending if you want to send.
You're free, bird. You're free. Don't be free.
Free bird. You hear Scrack yell from the other room.
You guys see a plane crash happen with the bird. No, I'm just kidding. That would be so sad.
It's a bird crash.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna use these later. We should just free them all.
All right, Bloody Toes. What are these other rooms here for? We got 3 more. We got 3 more doors from your room.
Clapperclaw's 10. He's gonna free all the animals.
Okay, Clapperclaw, you free the animals. Do you write messages into their little message cases?
Clapperclaw does not have any friends in this plane of existence.
Okay.
He leaves knock knock for all of them. He just puts knock knock in it.
Okay.
You should put a dad joke in one of them.
I think maybe on one piece of paper he might write pun, P-U-N. Just...
Okay. So Scrack, you open that up, and this is a room containing dozens of pickling jars on wooden racks. You see that the jars are filled with various objects, including pig snouts, toads, small birds, onions, mushrooms, and other assorted pickled items.
If we decide to stay here, this is my room.
Do you wish to open any of the jars of pickles?
Oh no, this stuff, we've got plenty of food that we have to cook or it's going to go bad. I don't want to, this stuff is just going to get better as it ages.
Well, Scrack is doing a house tour. Pally, we haven't really heard from you in a while. What are you doing down there?
Pally is nonstop scritching Long Kitty, going swimming in the water, playing around, giving himself a bath, giving Long Kitty a bath. It's just like a giant montage of playfulness.
I am into it. I think that is awesome. Long Kitty and you are having, I would say, a Clifford the Big Red Dog experience right now.
Yes.
Where we just get a bunch of scenes of, Long Kitty, you're too big. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Like they did with Clifford the Big Red Dog in every single book. You
And
can't
then
get
the
on the school
background you just
bus.
hear, and I had the time of my life.
Nobody puts
Clifford
Long Kitty in a
experienced
corner.
microaggressions for his size.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like,
I know I'm not.
Wait, did Clifford get a bunch of microaggressions because he was so big? I'm so confused. Morgort and Jevik would be watching you guys the whole time, just taking in the scene, taking it all in on the beauty of Geppetton and its new friend, the monstrous. Well, Pally, you and the Bandersnatch have something in common.
We're both stuffed.
You guys are both stuffed, stitched people.
Yep.
Or creatures.
Are you my brother?
It looks at you and it nods in a way that only two stuffed creatures can appreciate.
Yes.
Yes. So I'll have to start filling out that's on the B team. On the B team, the Bandersnatch. All right. Alrighty.
Pally, you gotta make that your. You gotta make that your summon steed.
Mm-hmm. So, do you guys eventually, after checking out all of the rooms, finally join Luna up on the 3rd floor, as Luna has been waiting for so long?
I want to know what's in all these rooms, damn it. Is this a stripper pole?
Scrack. So you open those up. You are in the kitchen. Now you are overlooking a balcony. You see cages. There are 3 iron cages hanging from wooden beams that extend out from this balcony over the lake below.
No damn cages.
That is a pole, then yes.
Yeah, so it is a stripper pole. Inside one of the cages is a smiling satyr. He looks to you and says, "Hello there."
Hi, you seem awful jovial in your condition. I don't know if I'd be able to keep up my smiles in that situation.
Let's just say that it's hard not to, laugh in this situation. Scrack, this satyr is completely nude.
It seems like it would be a mite uncomfortable. Do you want us to let you down?
If you could, I would prefer to be released. You see, a bunch of Harangun brigands beat me with clubs and then stole my clothes. After they beat me up, they threw a net on me and brought me to this hag.
Well, that sounds mighty familiar. They tried to do something similar to us.
Oh, well, I see that we have something in common. If you were to let me down, I would thank you greatly.
Is there anybody? You said there were 3 cages. Is there anybody in the others, or is it just the one?
So he is in one cage. The other 2 have 2 dead eagles in them.
I mean, I suppose I'll let all 3 of you out. Do I see how to do that?
It looks like you would need to unlock the bar somehow. So you see a lock. So if you could unlock it somehow, you think you could
I am
let this guy out.
in and have a set of thieves' tools, so I would like to attempt to do such a thing.
With intelligence?
Okay. You can give me a thieves' tools checks. Thankfully, all tools can use your int. That is not something that you have to argue for.
Add plus 2 more to whatever I rolled then.
Alrighty. So this was a 24. So with a 24, you move it around and you click it open. And I did not want to go on the Google and search for naked satyr, but instead you see this guy, but he's naked.
Sounds like most of the work.
I just saw Octavian again.
Glad I could help, friend. You can come on up inside if you want. Bavlorna's not here anymore.
Disgusting.
That's nice.
I'm gonna, just for respect purposes, I'm gonna let these 2 eagles out too.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they died.
I know, but it's symbolism and all. You understand.
Oh, I gotcha. Fly like an eagle, as the bard once sang. So he'll step out. Did you Google naked satyr? Oh my gosh.
No, what are you talking about? I already had these on my desktop.
Yeah, that sounds
I hate these so much.
I'm not doing the other ones that I see though. Holy Lord.
How spicy do they get? Do I want to know?
I mean, I'll for giggles.
I mean, everyone can just Google it themselves.
Oh no!
They get up there, if you know what I mean.
All right, I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Oh no! This is how we derail. So he steps out and he quickly finds. Oh my gosh! It does get pretty gnarly.
The first image I got is easily one of the worst sculptures I have ever seen. Easily.
Wait. The satyr steps into the kitchen and quickly tries to find a dish towel to cover himself. So you try to kill him?
Yes, he finds a stinger.
Oh, okay. Twinkie, we might have to talk about your murder hobo ways this session.
He's trying to get rid of all the NPCs so we can just move forward with the story.
So you stick the guy, and he looks at you guys, and he says, "What? Why? This creature just stung me."
Yeah, it's getting close to PvP territory when you start attacking the things that other people are saving.
So you sting him, and he does not die because he seems to be protected by some type of armor.
His birthday armor.
his birthday plot armor, and he brushes the stinger off. He finds a dish towel and quickly turns it into a sarong. And he looks through the kitchen and finds a fine bottle of wine and begins to drink the fine bottle of wine.
Is your name perhaps Julian?
He says, that is a fine name, but my name is Vansel. Vansel, the satyr. As he begins guzzle down the wine, he says, before I leave, because I must leave this place, it has become quite, dangerous. I mean, there are Twinkies trying to kill me. I must appreciate the rule of reciprocity set forth by Queen Zybilna. And he walks over to the kitchen table and he picks up a rolling pin. And he whispers to it. And the rolling pin that was once bloody, bruised, and beaten becomes adorned with flower patterns and green handles. And he hands it to you, Skrak, because you released Vansel the satyr.
Nice.
He says, let this bring you good luck.
I've always wanted a flowery rolling pin. Thank you.
While you have this flowery rolling pin in your possession and you remain in good standing with Queen Zybilna, Skrak, this flowery rolling pin counts as a stone of good luck.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yes. Vansel looks around and says, I'm sorry that your familiar friend wanted to kill me. I will leave now. It seems that I have outstayed my welcome. If there's ever a time that you need help, know that Vansel will be there for you. And he leaves. And never to be seen again, because he thinks he might get killed. Okay, so
Vansel.
Skrak, you continue looking around. Most of the rooms in here, not super interesting. There was the distillery, there was the empty dining room, and of course the guest bedroom. And Bloody Toes is busy baking up the meat. She's making a meat smorgasbord for you all. All right, so what do you guys do? Bloody Toes would tell you it'll take her a while to cook this all up, maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Y'all should go get your shit.
Hey, Lodo, what you doing?
2-3 hours. That sounds like a good time to investigate the treasure room.
So you guys are in, it looks like all heading up to Bavlorna's cottage top floor.
I'm gonna stay in the kitchen and flirt with Bloody Toes.
Okay, Bloody Toes is cooking. She has a chef's apron on that says "Smear blood on the chef."
That checks out.
I also put on a chef's apron and attempt to be the flirty sous chef, and I wear nothing underneath it. And when I turn around, you can only see my puffy tail.
Nice.
Now, did you pick up one of the chef's aprons that has a message written on it?
Shit, probably.
Okay. No. Do you think that you can come up with a good chef's apron pun?
A chef's apron.
Apron?
No, apron.
Clothes off?
Apron.
Okay, I'm gonna give you what your chef apron says. It sounds like you're floundering there a little bit.
No, I definitely got this. Oh,
Okay.
I know, I got this. It says "penne for your thoughts" on it.
Ah, yes. So it's got like a nice little bowl on the front covered in pasta.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Yes, definitely. So you and Bloody Toes are in there flirting, sharing chef secrets with one another. Pally, are you still downstairs, palling around with the Bandersnatch?
Oh yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
Okay, the Bandersnatch is trying to go into rooms, and once again, Clifford the big red dog, you can't go in there, Bandersnatch.
Long kitty.
You are too big for that. Okay, so enough with the tease. The people on the 3rd floor, specifically Luna, Scrack, you feel that giant pull driving you guys toward the inside of this attic room. There is a door stopping you from going inside. What do you all do?
You know, Scrack, I think
Well,
the
did we see
ability
how
to lie has been inside you all along.
Did we see how she opened it last time?
She had a key that she pulled out of her esophagus, opened the door, and then put it back into her esophagus.
All right, well, I'm going to try to pick it then.
Okay,
Yo.
give me a dexterity check using your thieves' tools or intelligence check using thieves' tools.
You know, sometimes the door's trapped. You just blow like a hole in the wall.
Yeah, but I don't want to risk damage or anything. I think we'll risk this. I'm going to use a... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Plus 8. So
Okay, a 26. You are able to open the door.
Nice.
You open the door, and I need to just change which thing I have controlled so I can.
Clapper Claw's gotta aim his claws at that mimic in case it tries to come to life and attack us.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It is in the corner waiting for someone to try to open its badass. But for now, you guys open the door. As you open it, this room looks like a miser's attic. Lying in tall heaps are discarded blankets, quilts, cushions, clothing of all shapes and sizes, not to mention musical instruments, toys, dolls, jewelry boxes, flower vases, child-sized casts, and broken furniture. Among the heaps of junk are a few oddities. You see a now barren plaque on the wall, which you believe was holding Clapperclaw's head. A white porcelain jar with chicken legs standing on a table. A fancy helmet placed on a faceless head of a wooden mannequin. And a 5-foot-long bronze statue of a giant frog squatting in the corner, its mouth agape, and filled with impenetrable darkness.
Did we see where she got our stuff from before? Or did we just sort of hear her rummaging around?
You guys heard her rummaging around, and she didn't actually get your stuff. She just got Clapperclaw's skull off
you're
the
right,
wall.
you're right.
It took her 30 minutes to get it.
Yeah, it took her a long time.
Was this just Clapperclaw's skull?
Correct. I did not erase it off the map.
But yeah, I wanna check the big old cabinet.
All right, you want to look through the cabinet?
Actually, no. I want to look at everything that I think isn't our stuff first, and then maybe like 3 sessions from now, I want to look at our stuff.
All right. Okay. Okay. So you want to look through the cabinet. You open it up. Inside, you see what appears to be a massive amount of junk. As you open it, we get that anime thing of like the junk all falling out onto you, creating a huge pile on you.
Why can't I hold all these lemons?
Exactly. It's a bunch of lemons, apple cores that have been eaten. There's moth-eaten blankets. There's a complete jumpsuit. It's all sorts of stuff like that that fall out of this cabinet.
Now that I think about it, anybody know what the ability to lie looks like?
It looks like a balloon.
All right, I guess I'll start looking for a balloon.
I'm lying.
You
Do I
do
feel
not.
like particularly drawn to any of these things, or?
The only thing that appears to, or I should say, there are a few things that seem particularly interesting. The giant brass frog, number 1, that has impenetrable darkness for a mouth. That seems pretty cool. There's the porcelain jar made of varnished white clay. That seems to be pretty cool. The clay jar has been painted to have chicken legs on the side of it.
I will cast detect magic ritual.
Okay.
See what's pinging.
The helmet on top of the mannequin is magical.
Well, this thing here is magic. You wanna check it out?
The frog is also magical, I should say.
Oh, that big old frog too. What school of magic do I get from the frog?
The frog, it pings a bunch of different types of magic, if that makes sense. You would say probably conjuration is probably the big one here.
In the helmet.
The helmet, that would be. Give me 1 second. Let me just look at this.
I think that frog might be like a magic trash can or like a frog of holding.
This bad boy would be a divination coming off of that helmet.
Interesting. I'm kind of all about divination. I'm mighty interested.
Maybe it's like a helmet that lets you see into the future.
Could be. I don't know.
Oh, I saw an anime where you could see in the future. You could like dodge attacks.
You saw what now?
You get a bunch of drawings, and then you flip them really fast, and it looks like these people are doing really cool stuff. It's called anime.
Kids these days. So that's only the helmet and the frog are the only two things that I'm hitting as magical.
Yeah, if anything else is magical in the room, there's something that would be blocking it from your detect magic. You know, because detect magic is blocked by a lot of different things. But yeah, the 3 things of interest: helmet, frog, white porcelain jar.
You want me to break open that jar?
I mean, we can always just try to take the lid off first. I don't know if we can break it.
I'll send a mage hand over there. Let me see how many times it takes. Nope, hold on.
Wait, you could succeed at a cost.
Yeah, you can succeed at a cost outside of combat.
Nope, hold on.
So you click.
There we go.
Okay. So you
Okay, I got it. A little claw floats over.
All right, and are you smashing the jar?
I'm just gonna like try and open it.
Okay, you're gonna open the jar. All right, you open the jar successfully. It's basically a white porcelain cookie jar, if that makes sense.
There's cookies in it?
That's how it looks, I should say.
Gotcha.
All right, anything happen when I open the lid?
It does not explode, if that's what you were hoping for.
Okay.
It is just an open jar. Do you wish to look inside?
Clapperclaw will look inside.
There are 2 pieces of a wishbone inside. It appears that the wishbone has been broken in half.
Somebody's like wish is in here or something? I don't know. Puns are weird. I don't know. It looks like someone made a wish and then sealed it in this jar.
Oh, that's awful strange. I don't know if I've ever heard anything like that.
I'm just gonna dump it out. Dump it out.
Okay, you dump it out. The 2 pieces of the wishbone are now on the ground.
Did anyone have like a wish that they were missing? Did anyone have like their life's desires, their life goals, like a wish that they made get stolen?
Well, I guess Scrackle pick up the pieces. I don't rightly know. I don't think so. I lost my ability to lie and got this weird frog hands out of it, and
Do you feel an unnatural draw to these bones?
I don't know. I was waiting to see if I was told that I did or not.
You are holding I'm imagining 1 piece of each wishbone in your right and then in your left hand.
Yes.
You do not feel like an unnatural urge to put them in your mouth or put them together or anything like that. You just have 2 pieces of wishbone in your hand.
Maybe if we put them together. Here, put it down. I'm gonna try and cast mending on it.
Well, first I'm just gonna hold them together and see if it does anything or jogs anything, and then otherwise I'll just hold him out for him to cast mending on.
Okay. When you
Hold
touch
on.
the wishbones together,
You explode.
oh wait. Okay. What happens with your infinite variation?
He's trying to mend it together.
Okay. They seal together. As they seal together, in a loud, screeching voice, you hear Bavlorna's voice in your head saying, Skabatha forgets the first creature she sees when she wakes up, although her memory of it returns each night when she sleeps. A creature forgotten by Skabatha in this manner is invisible to her.
Do we know anybody named Skabatha?
You do.
Sabbatha Night.
The other, yeah.
Granny Nightshade is the person that murdered Clapperclaw.
Her sisters are Indolin and Skabatha.
Oh,
Brutally.
and your father in front of you.
Brutally, yep.
Is it Sabbatha or Sabbatha? I thought it was Sabbatha.
It is
Skabatha, right?
Skabatha. So you think it's Skabatha?
All right, can you repeat what you said?
I can. In fact, I will repeat it in the most positive way to repeat something. Copy and paste.
Interesting.
I think that's like. Did it sound out loud, or just in Scrack's head?
In Scrack's head, but also in your head, because the magic of your mending spell connected you with the bones.
Oh wow! If that was true, I wonder if Clapperclaw like already knew that since he like lived with her for months. DM, does he know anything about that since he lived with her for months?
Clapperclaw, you, when you hear this, it kind of sparks that memory of you that Skabatha would kind of act strangely to people, that she just, the first creature she saw when she woke up, like she would act like they weren't even there, even to people that you thought were her close friends and allies. It was a weird behavior by her that you really could never place. But now that you hear this information, it all makes sense.
I'll tell that to Scrack. Be like, this is her weakness. Just like Wittershins.
Interesting. That might be worth trying. What if she sees multiple creatures at the same time?
Just whichever one she looks at first, I guess.
So, how do you think we're gonna get our stuff back from in here? Do we just need to break everything in the room? Or?
Let's just open everything.
Okay, let's
Maybe.
do that.
I mean,
Maybe
there's
I should
these
do that wrong.
crates. Let's
Yeah,
just open
Luna.
these crates.
Luna, why don't you and Twinkie get in here? Help us go through these crates, see if we can find anything interesting.
I open
What
a
do you
crate.
want to look for it? Nah.
Feel maybe like close your eyes and like spin around and just like feel your way toward your ability to lie.
Okay. I pull my hood down over my eyes. Now, Clapperclaw, I need you to spin me around in a manner that I can't predict, and then I'll just set off in a random motion. See what I find.
All right.
Clapperclaw, give me a D100 to see how hard you spin Scrack. I want to see how many rotations he does. You spin Scrack around once. Scrack, as you are spun, your mind twists like a blender, and you feel your subconscious pulled towards the frog. Your lost thing is pulling you towards it.
All right, I go.
Okay. You see the frog, and let me just quickly show you guys. Or what do you do when you get to the frog, I should say?
I guess I just try to look into its mouth that's magically dark.
It is magically dark. It is like staring into the abyss.
I feel like reaching in here is a bad idea.
Okay. I'll throw a hook shot in there, and
your lost thing's not in there. I don't know if it'll respond to you, but it's worth a shot, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe I'll get something nice.
Right. It's a carnival game.
Yeah. You never know. Maybe like win a prize. Hook shot.
All right, you reach inside of the
Frog of Holden.
The frog mouth.
I use a cantrip and fire a hook shot inside.
You find a piece of an orange parchment folded to look like a knight astride a unicorn.
Oh, nice. Origami.
You pull that bitch out of the frog.
Okay, I think it's safe. You could stick your hand in. Scientific method.
Well,
you know what? Think real hard about your ability to lie.
Here goes nothing, I guess. I mean,
and I'm
the
sure
lie thing that doesn't really bother me too much. I'm just more interested in getting rid of these damn scaly hands or slimy hands.
It would probably help if you think about what you want, but also make a pun at the same time.
Scientific method.
That does seem to be the scientific method here.
Well, technically, scientific method, we would need to just test out other things as well. So, I guess I'm just gonna.
That was the scientific method back home. The scientific method here is to make a pun, and it seems to make everything work. So,
facts.
Scrack then says, "I didn't think these orthopedic shoes were gonna work for me, but I stand corrected."
I love it.
See, it's good because it's also a lie because you're not wearing any shoes. Let's try that.
All right, Scracked. What do you do here?
I'm gonna reach in, hoping for. I don't know how you can physically grab the ability to lie, but that's what I'm going for.
Okay, so you reach in. You have that feeling in your heart. Your limb disappears into the darkness, and it feels as though your fingers were pushing through cool mud with eels swimming through it. And as you're reaching around, you feel something materialize in your hand. And I should show you guys this art because it's included in the adventure and it's very good.
Oh, nice.
As you think that aloud,
Wait a minute,
maybe,
I'm not a tiefling.
I drew you as a tiefling this time because I thought it would be a little bit more applicable to our audience. You feel your hand grasp around something small and metallic.
Just
You
like
believe
an
it is
owl.
you believe it's a ring.
Gross.
I pull it out and I say, and in secret, another ring was formed. One ring to rule them all.
You pull from this mouth. You look at it and you know that is your lost thing. All you need to do is put it on.
Damn, I got webbed fingers.
It's not that kind of ring.
You...
Crack, what do we see here? You're holding your ring. You're holding your lost thing.
I'll try to put it on my finger.
All right. As you put your ring on your finger, your toad visage begins to dissipate. You look like how adult Scrack should look, without the warts, without the bulbous eyes, the large mouth, or your webbed digits, or even the weird penis. You have your ability to lie back, but you also know that your lost thing has materialized into a magical item, containing not just your ability to lie, but something else. I have dragged it onto your character sheet. Your lost thing is a ring of mind shielding.
Oh, nice.
Voice.
So for everyone who doesn't know what a ring of mind shielding is, while wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other characters or creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you if you allow it. You can use an action to cause this ring to become invisible until you use another action to make it visible.
It is the One Ring.
Until you remove the ring or until you die. If you die while wearing this ring, your soul enters it. Unless it already houses a soul, you can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it. A wearer can't prevent this telepathic communication.
Fantastic.
I smite Scrack.
So yeah, you can attune to your ring. Scrack, you have your lost thing back.
Nice.
Well, Luna, I think you just need to come and reach in here this frog's mouth. In the meantime, I'm going to investigate this helmet some more. And I would like to arcana and or investigate the helmet.
That helmet is hella magical. You can see it with your detect magic.
Yeah, but I was hoping there was like engraving motifs or something that would hint what it's used for.
Oh, you want to see a picture of it? Hold on, let me grab that.
Sure.
There's a card that says, "I'm not cursed," right in front of it.
Yeah.
Perfect. I was hoping for a not cursed helmet.
Give me one moment. So, Luna, you see that Scrack has lost all of his toad-like visage. He is a normal mouse folk ratkin over there, looking at this strange helmet atop of the mannequin.
It looks the same to me.
Damn. Damn. So, Scrack, you would see that the helm looks like that.
That's pretty cool.
And then nasty.
It can be both.
My head's better.
Well, tell you what, Luna, this helmet, it's hella magical. Do we want to try to get Callie to put it on so that we can figure out what it does?
You can try it on.
You know he would.
Yeah, but what if it does something bad?
I'll undo it.
What if it changes your intelligence score to 8 or something? If it does it to Pally, nothing will change.
It'd be an improvement.
Yeah. All right. If you say you'll undo it, I'll try it on. Get to take my time to figure out what it does, and then we can decide who it's best suited for. And I guess I'll put the helmet on and then wander out and spend an hour taking a short rest and tuning to it.
Okay, so here's what happens. So you pick up the helmet, correct?
Your head explodes. Roll a new character.
So as you pick up the helmet, the mannequin that it was on gets super pissed. It stands with violence, and it looks at you, and it narrows its eyes, and this Anakin, the mannequin, is going to roll into initiative because you just fucking picked its head up.
I jump up onto the crate, and then looking down at Anakin, I say, "It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!"
So this creature rolls in the second you pick its head up, and would any of the other people like to roll into initiative to fight this thing? It is literally a single monster. Jack says, "Nah."
Man, even when I roll good on initiative, I never get to go first. Doesn't matter which game I'm in.
I got a plus
I noticed.
8.
Okay, well, Luna, you see that this mannequin looks super pissed and looks like it's going to try to murder Scrack. What do you do?
I don't know. I guess we'll just kick his ass. I'll kick your mannequin ass.
It looks at you, and in mannequin it says nothing, because mannequins can't speak.
Get sting.
Okay, you sting the mannequin. Let's see. Is this piercing damage? Okay, is Twinkie's attacks considered magical?
No.
Okay, so it gets sting, but you see that Twinkie can't penetrate deep into its mannequin flesh, only dealing half damage. And this is a save for poison. This thing is immune to being poisoned because it's a mannequin.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Alright, I'll throw a card at it. Why not? Oh, that's pretty shitty damage.
Alright, it will attempt a dexterity saving throw. Alright, it jumps out of the way.
God damn it, I guess I'll run away now.
Okay, you're gonna run away from it?
Yeah, he doesn't have a reaction because his turn hasn't come.
Yes. Alright, so Luna, that was your turn, but you damaged it with Twinkie, so the Scarred Helm Horror will go. Okay, it's going to unleash its multi-attack onto Scrack, because Scrack, you stole its helmet. It's very pissed. You tried to... Oh, God! So it stabs you for 16 points of damage, then it wheels back and it goes to do it again!
Be careful, that mannequin's sharp.
Oh, shit! And it stabs you again! And Scrack falls unconscious. Prince, you hear from upstairs. Scrack, what's your death throes sound like?
Ow.
Who made that noise? Was that?
No.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, you guys hear that from upstairs. Okay. That's all it can do. It just stabs. So if you guys want to come help Scrack, you can. It will pass to the Yarn Golem. Wait, Yarn Golem?
Yeah, what? He's been hanging out this whole time.
Hey, it passes to the Yarn Golem. Yarn Golem, what do? You see Scrack has been downed.
Scrack, do you have a potion on you? So, Scrack, do you have a potion on you?
Maybe, I don't know. Let me check real quick.
I have one.
I have a lizard on a stick. I have Bavlorna skin. I've got a water skin. I've got a violin. Yeah, I don't have any potions.
Okay, he'll run over, and he'll put hands on Scrack and will Pally to pay attention. While doing a cannonball, Pally goes, "I need to cure wounds through Yarn Golem."
Oh damn!
And then he'll go back to finishing his cannonball.
The Bandersnatch claps.
Yeah.
Morgort claps, and Jebek also claps. Jebek holds up a sign that says 8.1.
You sure it doesn't say 11? Because that's the heal that
Morgort gives you an 11.
Okay, sweet. Yes, Morgort. All right, Morgort. Okay, yeah, there you go. Let me see.
Pass to Clapper.
I think that's all I can do anyway. Yeah. I will pass to Clapper.
Thanks, buddy. Clappercaw is going to try and move the helmed horror away from Scrack. He's going to start running backwards and like do a backflip onto this crate over here. While he's doing it, he's going to use a bonus action to send a hook shot at the helmed horror.
Oh, nice.
So that's a DC 16 strength saving throw. Or get pulled 20 feet in my direction.
Is this a spell?
It is a cantrip.
Okay, this creature does have the powers of magic resistance, so it will have advantage. So it goes for a strength save. It rolls a 9 at advantage, so it is pulled 15 feet. Correct?
It's 20 feet, so I'm going to back up another 5 feet. It's just going to flop at me.
Okay, it flops across the floor towards you.
All right, as it flies towards me, as it's flying at me, I'm going to take out my other claw, and the lightsaber's going to come out, and I'm going to try and impale him.
Okay, give me a lightsaber attack. Okay, a 23 will hit. Okay, what type of damage is this?
Force.
Your force damage is ineffective against this helm horror. You see that it is immune to force damage.
Oh no.
Immune to the best damage type in 5e?
You see it laugh at you without its head. Ha 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 ha.
You can't use the force.
So your force damage glances off of its mannequin body, and you see that it has done nothing.
Does it have a weapon?
It has a longsword that it used to stab through Scrack's body.
Attack its weapon. With my second attack.
Okay, you attack its blade with your force weapon. Its blade is not immune to force damage, and I will say with 20, or is it just 2 damage?
It's
First time you deal damage on the turn, so it's 20.
So 20 damage. You destroy its longsword. It looks at you, super pissed, because it's like, "Hey, that was my longsword.
Nice.
That was rude, buddy."
All right, that's my turn.
All right, and you were going this whole time. You want to pass a Scrack?
Yeah.
All right, Scrack. You were dead for just about 1 second.
Hold your horses. I was knocked unconscious. Where'd the oh, he's all the way over there. I take cover behind the yarn golem and I say, "Protect me." And then I will. Yeah, it doesn't provide any protection against melee attacks, so I'm not gonna throw down my cover. Thank you. I will shoot at him with my crossbow.
All right, give me that crossbow shot. Okay, that will hit.
And I'm gonna give him vulnerability, so he takes double the damage.
Nice.
So that would be 40 total.
Indeed, it would.
Is this a magical crossbow?
The crossbow isn't magical, but when I use the vulnerability thing, it makes the damage as if it was magical.
Okay, so it takes the full 40?
Yep.
Oh, okay. It is bloodied, or I should say, unraveling.
Nice.
Its stuffing is falling all over the place.
Hey, that's not nice.
You did.
Oh, I know how that feels.
Clapperclaw, you get a flashback of getting beaten up by a gang of Haringan brigands. And they pull your stuffing out, and one of the rabbits crapped in your chest.
Mm.
It was quite rude.
It's hard to get that out.
Okay, Scrack, you shot the creature, so at the start of round 2, it is going to try to steal. But you guys hear a noise, a sound, a dramatic entry as a creature flies through the window. You hear, "My lads, I've come for you. My queen has sent me back." And
Oh,
I
that's
have come-
okay.
What?
No, it's okay. We're fine.
You do not wish for my help? I've come back to help
token
you.
art. Your token art unnerves me.
But my queen has sent me back to assist you in your mission. I told Queen Titania of your plight, and she has told me to come serve you as a knight of the court.
We received a duck with no message.
I mean, you would have been useful 15 minutes ago when we were fighting Bob Lorna, but sure, I mean, have at it.
It was a long flight, and I've come to help and offer my service to the ones who saved me from the Slanty Tower.
I have no idea who you are, but you can help me if you want to.
I shall help you, small boy. I hear your voice, but I cannot see you. I imagine that you are a small child who needs help.
That's close enough.
You sound like you may be a bugbear, and one of my best friends is a bugbear. I will come help you. But the first thing that happens is that the Helm Horror will go, because it was damaged. So the Helmed Horror sees you, Clapperclaw, and it cannot attack with its longsword, so it's just going to punch you right in your face. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, you take 4 points of damage as it punches you in your face. And then, because it has multi-attack, it punches you again. It rolls a 15. Does a 15 hit?
My cloak billows in the wind and it absorbs the punch.
Okay, it cannot punch you a second time. It looks at you, and it shakes its mannequin fist in your face. Would you like to steal?
Yes, I would.
All right. Clapperclaw. This creature is standing in front of you. It just punched you in the face.
Well, That's my only close range weapon. Doesn't do anything. So, here, try this.
Sonic Pulse.
I
Right.
am half. What's that shrimp?
King Prawn.
No, the one that makes the like flash boils water when it's like clapping its claws together.
I think is it a mantis shrimp?
Yeah, mantis shrimp. It's like I'm part mantis shrimp. Snap, snap. Sonic.
Oh, there's mantis shrimp enemies in the game Outward. And they're so fucking annoying. They call them pistol shrimp.
Okay, so you try to blast it, and it claps its mannequin hands over where it thinks its ears are, and it prevents you from basically hitting it with this sonic damage.
All right. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20 provoke an opportunity attack.
It is going to attempt to grapple you as you run away.
Okay.
So let me make a athletics check. Rolls a 21, so give me opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Meh. I'll use my. No, I guess it doesn't matter. Even if I rolled like an 8 on my Factspiration, it wouldn't matter. So, all right, I'll fail.
Okay, so you can't run away. It's grabbed you by the back of your cloak. It's grabbed you by the feathers.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to grapple this stairwell.
Okay.
And try to pull myself. So I guess it needs to make a strength save against my intelligence.
Okay, to stop you
I'll
from
save?
pulling yourself. Yeah, sure. Pop it up, and I'll give you a strength save as he tries to hold on. Okay, it can't hold on to you because of your magical grappling hook.
Yeah.
And you pull yourself free.
All right, I'll pull myself to there.
Okay,
it's
who
my
would
turn.
you like to pass to?
I'll pass to Luna.
All right, Luna.
Hey, my only cantrip is Souls of Force. So let's make Twinkie keep stinking.
Okay, a 22 will hit. And you deal half damage to this creature. This creature is still standing. Somehow, it has taken a lot of damage. You believe this creature is barely holding itself together.
Last legs.
I won't say that because I don't want to curse you guys.
Whatever, I'm gonna go slap it. Oh wait, I have a crossbow and a sharp bow. I guess I'll stab it.
A 16 does not get through this thing's armor.
Sure, I'll succeed.
You are not within succeeded a cost range.
Oh, I'll use my inspiration.
Yes, do it. Okay, that'll do it. A 22 will hit, and you deal 5 points of damage. Is this a magical short sword?
No.
Okay, this creature is still standing because of its magical constitution.
Alright, Craig, you gotta finish it.
I think I can probably do that, maybe, probably. And I will shoot at him with my crossbow.
Okay, give us a shot. This creature has
I'm gonna use my action to make my ring of mind shielding invisible. Actually, that's my no. I'm gonna shoot.
Okay. Would you like to hide your soul in your ring of mind shielding for the time being? Okay, a 16. That's not gonna do her.
Is it close enough to succeed at a cost? It wasn't last time, but is it for me?
Can I use intelligence instead of?
If only you were a battlesmith artificer, then you totally could. Your crossbow bolt binks off this creature's armor. Anything else for Scrack?
It's okay. I'm gonna throw him out the window on my next turn.
No. Looks like that's it.
There's a baby zombie in your room. Is that what I'm hearing?
It's a baby. It's not a baby zombie.
I will pass to Talavar and say, "Well, guess it's your chance to prove your worth there, little creepy token art man."
It's the thin stash.
It's his Waluigi stash. Is that what's making him so creepy?
Now, if he had a Waluigi stash, he would be like consummately attractive.
Okay, so he will fly in, and he will go, "Luna, it's me, Sir Talavar. How are you doing?"
Hit the fucking mannequin.
He triggers a complication.
God damn it, Talavar. You wondered why we weren't excited to see you.
Okay, you gain 1 interrupt point. He rolled the 1 good one. He will use that later. So he tried to bite the creature, and he got whacked in his pee-pee, so he was unable to finish the bite, and he will pass the Yarn Golem.
Go, Golem, finish it.
So, I'm looking. Yarn Golem doesn't have an attack.
It's familiar.
Action. Well, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair, but I kind of want to.
You want to heal him? I want to
do tangle. Nope.
You can't attack. You're familiar.
No, I can use that ability. That's an ability. It's chill. It's good. It's good. I mean, it's not because I missed, but I can do it.
Damn! So you shoot your tangling threads over this creature, but it is a stronger thing than you, so it gets out.
Woohoo! All right, I'll pass the Scrack because it did no damage to it.
All right, Scrack.
All right. This is the time.
All right.
Gonna use an inspiration. Shoot an advantage.
Okay.
Oh, I'm non.
Damn it.
I've got non-force spells. So I can still hit them.
Okay, your heavy crossbow dinks off of its hard mannequin armor, and it looks at you in defiance.
This is one tough sumbitch. Wait. Come work for us. Join our team. You've shown how powerful you are.
We'll build you.
It looks at you and gives you the finger. Anything else for Scrack?
After he's defiant till the end, I'll just give him sort of like a I understand nod. And then I'll pass to anyone other than Talavar.
Hey, you passed to Clapper?
Giggly Clapper Claw.
All right. I'm gonna line him up through this door, and I'm going to try and firebolt him.
Okay.
And I've got lots of inspirations.
Okay, do you use one?
Not the DM. Hopefully, just Bardic. Factspiration will get me up there. If this doesn't hit on its own.
Let's see.
Oh, that is gross.
Okay, an 11 is pretty far away. Do you roll that Factspiration die?
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay, you're at a 16, which is
you can't succeed.
Which is because it's got an AC 20. You guys have figured out.
Whatever. I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action grapple him into the stairwell and just try and make him fall down the stairwell. I'm gonna leap. I'm gonna leap from here.
Forget it.
Ah. Okay.
So, Clapperclaw, you go to try to leap and pull this guy down, and he grabs your grappling hook, and he pulls you down, and you kind of trip and fall, and you fall face first into a bunch of moldy corn.
Why? Why?
All right. Then I'll pass.
I did 40 damage to this fucker in one hit.
I'll pass
And
to
now we
Luna.
can't hit him.
I'll go for the flank.
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
And I'm gonna stab him.
Oh no!
Jesus. All right, this is the end of the campaign, guys. We're not getting past this guy.
Yep. This is how it ends. This is how it ends.
Whatever.
Okay, Luna, you have an easy target on you that the Helmed Horror definitely wants to take advantage of. Oh, and that's not gonna do it.
I'll succeed. I'll succeed.
Oh,
I'm flanking.
Oh, with Twinkie. Oh, so that's an 18. So you'll succeed at a cost of Twinkie. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what happens to Twinkie, because Twinkie is basically a part of you. You are confused. So as Twinkie stabs this thing to death, Twinkie becomes confused momentarily, and then this creature is destroyed, dismantled, and we will leave initiative.
Oh.
Yay!
Halavar will say, I'm glad I was here to help.
You were very useful.
Thank you. I am a knight of the Summer Court, you know. I have seen many battles, and I've fought in many wars,
That's for you,
and
sir.
slayed several beings of the Winter Court.
Luna will completely ignore Calavar and stick his hand in the toad.
Scrack that 12's for you.
Well, thank you, bud.
All right, Luna. So what do you do as you stick your hand in the frog?
I'm around my little claws.
Okay.
Look for some.
Do you have a thought in mind, or do you say anything aloud as you search around?
Yes, I'm looking for Lieutenant Soft Poops.
Lieutenant Softy Poops?
What the fuck?
Did you say Lieutenant Softy Poops?
No, Lieutenant Soft Poops.
Oh, soft hooves. Okay, I thought you said
hooves, yeah.
Okay, soft hooves. Okay, so you feel your claws reach out and touch something soft and plushy.
Yes.
So you pull out of the bronze frog this creature. As you pull it out, it looks at you and opens its eyes, and it says, "Hello."
What the?
Is that what you lost, Luna?
No, it didn't tuck before, you see.
I always thought you would just. I mean, I always thought it was just a kid thing when you said that it used to talk to you. It's all what. It was alive the whole time?
No, it didn't do this before.
So,
Wait, do you have two familiars now?
Maybe.
It looks at you and says,
I know what that's like. Good luck.
"Well, if it isn't Luna, it's me. Hooves."
This is unsettling.
Luna, I'm dragging a item into your character sheet. You have a talking doll that represents your character's lost thing. Luna, your shadow finally now matches your character's movements. This entire campaign, you had a wily coyote shadow. That's right, Roman. It was crazy. The tiny unicorn, Plushy, looks at you and says, "Teach me things to say, please."
See, there is a walking doll. His name is Polly. You can tell him to shut up whenever you want.
I'll say, "Shut up, Pally," whenever I want. And you see a malicious grin on this unicorn's face.
Both of us.
I feel something ominous.
Yeah, it gets like, if you guys have seen the anime Hunter x Hunter, a weird purple malicious aura around it. And it gets black, scratchy lines over its eyes when it thinks about Pally. Talavar will approach you all. You reached your hand inside of that bronze frog. That is quite brave of you.
Well, my friend here, he rolled a 1 on the D100, and I felt very strongly called to it.
Oh, well, I'm glad that it all worked out. And it seems that you have a very impressive helmet that you're holding there.
Oh, thank you. It's this deer head.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens, I guess.
Oh, well, wait. The voice I just heard came from this scarecrow. Where is that bugbear child? What have you done with him, you knave? And he jumps back from you, Clapperclaw.
I turn around to see who he's talking to.
You, creature! You creation of Babylona! Or was it a different tag? And he holds a tiny sword up to you.
You should probably put that away if you don't want to lose it.
He narrows his eyes. Where is the child inside of you? I am confused.
Yes.
I mean, technically.
He sheaths the sword. What sorcery is this?
He is the
see,
child.
it was
God, you dance.
I was brutally murdered, and my soul was put into a scarecrow.
He immediately begins to weep. He lands, and he walks up to you, Clapperclaw, and he's a fairy dragon, so you guys are the same height. And he holds your hands in his. He says, "My son, I am so sorry that this has happened to you. As a knight of the Summer Court, I cannot let this stand. I pledge my service to you, Clapperclaw."
We're gonna have to tone down the touching here, Talavar.
Yeah, this is making me a little bit uncomfortable.
Child.
These hands are not the hands of an evildoer. These are the hands of an avenging knight. I want to save this child from his fate.
This is a little bit
consent, Talavar.
Too much personal contact, like personal space, please.
Oh, okay. I pledge my service to you and to your party. We must stop the evil that has taken over Prismeer. Did you get Tangle, Sir Talavar?
No, I'm playing with it's not calculating correctly. Just,
oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
No, you're okay. I thought you were just walking over and getting him.
I tangled Sir... Yeah, no.
And he says, and I actually have brought this document to you. A document we use in the Summer Court for when you bring on hirelings to your service. And I want to give it to you all so you can perhaps use it as a part of your charter. And he hands you guys the B-Team document.
Nice.
Oh, handy. By the way, did you drop the item in my inventory? Because I don't see it.
It should be the talking doll. It looks like it didn't drop. Excuse me.
Hey, I'm just gonna check and see if my dad's in this frog real quick.
Oh, this is so sad.
Well, I mean, you never know. It's you know, we're in like thither and stuff. It's weird.
All right, what do you do?
I'll reach into the frog and be like, "Hey, Dad, you in there?" I mean, I know you were probably murdered, but you know, you never know.
You pull out 2 U rings that are linked together. What does Clapperclaw say to this?
Dad, is that you?
They're just rings.
What was your soul put into these rings, Father?
Clapperclaw, give me a wisdom saving throw to see if you have a psychotic break. Okay, you do not have a psychotic break and start talking to these rings and believe that they contain your father's soul. It appears that your father's soul was not inside of this frog.
Okay.
Man, the Feywild is fucked up.
I don't.
Tell me about it.
I don't think I really had anything else on me when I got kidnapped, so I guess that's it.
Sir Talavar
Well,
will
we
ask
got
you.
your head back. That's nice, right?
Yeah.
Clapperclaw, how you said that they killed your father. How did he die?
Yeah, Talavar, let's just ask the kid about how his father was brutally murdered in front of him. Great plan. I swear.
I ask because hags are strange and wicked creatures, and even the method of murder can cause different effects.
Well,
and perhaps it would give us a clue.
Well, you see, I was just walking along with my dad. I don't remember where we were going, but we were walking. It got kind of foggy, and then there was Granny Nightshade, and I was just like waking up, and I was like on this table, and I was just like, "Where's my dad?" And she's like, "Don't worry about it." And so I never saw him again. But then she had a knife in her hand, and she sort of like peeled my soul from my body with it. I don't really know what happened to my dad though. I was walking with him, and then the next thing I knew, I was kidnapped, and he wasn't there anymore.
So you're saying that you didn't actually see your father die?
Oh, no, I didn't, but I never saw him again.
So your family could still be alive. My boy, it is not time to give up hope yet.
He's been stuck living with a hag for nigh on a decade. I think maybe that happened a while ago.
Well, it's been actually less than a year.
Oh, 8 months. I thought it was 8 years.
Yeah. No, I'm only 10, man. That'd be. Oh man, if I would have been like kidnapped when I was 2, that'd been. Oh man, that's pretty sick even for a hag. Just dicing up babies. But no, I was like 9.
Well,
y'all hear a baby? I hear a baby.
There's a baby in my arms. A literal baby, not just a cat baby. Talavar stands up and says, "Yes. Well, maybe. The secret is in thither, then, with that terrible Skabatha."
Yeah. You know, I am worried about Long Scarf, though, because, you know, they're all friends. Him and the hags. He might try to attack us, because they're probably all the hags and Long Scarf are working together. So they probably all know about this now.
And it's setting up for like some type of 3-person combat with us all, and we'll have to deal with all 3 of them at the same time. Ugh. We will need
4
all
of
our
them
cunning.
maybe. There's like 3 hags and a long scarf. They might all jump us at the same time.
At least they do not have, well, I was going to say home field advantage, but they will have that.
I mean, you know, this could go like 3 Little Pigs style, and we're like the big bad wolf, and we just like blew the first house down, but then like the pig ran away to the next pig's house. I don't know.
It's very strange you say that. I've heard that story, and this house is indeed made of straw and thatch.
Yeah. I think if we get to the next house and it's like two hags, and then we try and fight them and then they escape, and then the next house is like 3 hags, that would be just really bad.
Yes, I agree.
I think we should avoid that.
He nods his head. As this is happening, let's see. Pally, have you and the Bandersnatch done anything else to do sick tricks?
Nope. It's nothing but swimming.
Okay, you guys have been swimming this whole time, and as you've been swimming, the Bandersnatch would have taught you its B-team ability.
Yes.
So you know what its B-team ability is. Number 1, it basically communicates to you that it will give all of the party advantage on stealth checks made to hide in forest, woodlands, or other terrain of abandoned foliage, but only you can use its true power by channeling its energies. Once per long rest, Pally, you can gain its frightful presence.
Yes. Okay.
And this is a frightful presence as in each creature of the Bandersnatch choice within 30 feet of the Bandersnatch and aware of it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened for a minute. Lingering, they can make a saving throw at the end of each of their turns. If they are successful in their saving throw or the effect ends it, the creature is immune.
Nice. Okay.
Except it will come from Pally.
I gotta figure out which dance it is that I have to do for that to stay active.
Oh, is it not Thriller?
It might be Thriller. Or Beat It.
Oh man. So it would tell you in its own strange way about that.
Okay, nice.
Oh, so while this conversation was happening with Clapperclaw and Talavar, we know that the Bandersnatch and Pally were palling around. Fier, you and Bloody Toes were cooking in the kitchen. Did you get into anything crazy while that cooking was happening?
Well, Bloody Toes.
Yeah, your point. We use the counter for things other than
Okay. You discover that Bloody Toes is into some really weird, kinky stuff. And we'll leave it at that. Because Bloody Toes is a goddamn redcap, and that means that she is canonically a chaotic, evil fey creature.
That's not a spatula.
You see that she has a giant red cap. It was originally white. Alrighty. That's what Fier and Miss Bloody Toes were getting up to. You can mark down another one for the Fier notch bedpost. Okay. Prince, what would you have been up to during this time?
I think we may have lost Prince.
Okay. So, Luna, you have your lost item. your talking doll that you just can carry with you now. I will make a thing for you with your talking doll. It is a magical item that's also like a person thing. And I need to share this with y'all.
Weird.
Okay, I'll put this into resource. You guys have your B team document.
Hell yeah.
So let's pin it.
Can I get what this fucking helmet does?
Yes.
That we took 4 years to kill this damn mannequin for?
Okay, you go to put the helmet on, and you know that this is a helmet of telepathy. So I can drag one of these bad boys onto Scrack Sheet. And then I have somebody who's getting a little sleepy.
Googa. He's telling Scrack to just Google what that is, and you don't need to.
So Scrack, you get a helmet of telepathy here. So for everyone who is not in the notice, while wearing this helmet, you can use an action to cast the Detect Thoughts spell. Ooh. Save DC 13. As long as you maintain concentration on the spell, you can use a bonus action to send a telepathic message to a creature you are focused on. It can reply using a bonus action to do so. While focusing on the creature with Detect Thoughts, you can use an action to cast Suggestion. Once used, the Suggestion property can't be used again until the next dawn.
Alright.
This does require attunement.
Does anybody in particular want that?
Yeah.
Just because I feel bad filling up all 3 of my attunement slots in one session.
Oh. Has that ever happened to you before?
No.
Well, not like in Sunday either. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I got the Luck Stone, I got the Ring of Mind Shielding, and then that was the Helm of Telepathy, all in like 2 hours.
Oh, my head's still cooler.
So I feel like Luna or Prince would benefit them as well.
That could be really good for Prince or Luna.
I already have telepathy.
Okay, let's we'll wait and see if Prince wants it next week then.
Otherwise, Pally can't give up this helmet, so don't even talk to me. The racist helmet?
Yes.
I mean, it's...
So right now, you guys, with the people you have on your B team, you don't have enough to basically switch out. So right now, you have 5 B team slots because there's 6 of you guys. These would be your 5 members until you recruit more people to your team.
Nice. Okay.
Fier, Bloody Toes would have asked you to leave the door open. That's the type of lady she is.
Oh, you're cooking fish tonight.
Oh no! What's the opposite of DM inspiration?
Bane.
DM disappointment.
DM disadvantage.
DM unsettling words.
I'm gonna say
DM disappointment is so good.
Hey.
Okay.
If it doesn't work for my dad, it sure as shit isn't working for you.
Oh gosh. Okay. So you guys feel that you have explored this place to its fullest, and everyone can smell from the kitchen the smell of delicately cooked roasted meat. So if everyone would like to go to the kitchen, you can get some roasted meat.
I don't know if I want to see that delicate roasted meat yet.
Oh, that's okay. I don't eat guys.
Me either. I'm gonna give my food to Bandy.
Yeah, I don't want any of that thing.
I eat meat and it smells delicious.
You go check that out then. I'm just gonna hang out with Pally and Long Kitty. We're 3 of a kind.
Yep.
Good idea.
Although if Long Kitty is like taxidermy, should
Yeah.
Long Kitty eat?
No, I don't think that. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, is Long Kitty also a construct at that point?
It is technically a monstrosity because it is a combination of a legitimate monster with taxidermy parts. You
So-
could say it's an android.
So
if
it
we want to use.
does it eat then? So it does eat?
Oh, it definitely eats.
Oh, all right. I spend 3 hours trying to get it up the stairs without actually making any progress.
It's like when you try to move a cat into the room you want it to be, and it just keeps jumping and running away.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Bloody Toes and Fier, with your help, of course, they bring down plates and plates of cooked meat to anyone who eats. It smells delicious.
Clapperclaw, watch this! And does a belly flop.
Damn.
Oh, that's amazing. Hey, watch this. Watch this. I can do this move. I call it teabagging. And he'll hook shot onto the ceiling repeatedly.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that. That's really good though.
Where else would I? Well, go somewhere else with it.
Yeah,
You know, I'm going up and down. You know, like a bag of tea into this water.
Spent a lot of time in the locker rooms at the carnival.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Polly.
Pally,
older. Yeah.
flash cut to you and Thaco in the locker room, and if we all remember Thaco, show all.
Yeah.
You guys will see this to Thaco, and Thaco would get Burley, and they would both hold you down, while Hurley, Burley's older, much cooler brother, would teabag you.
Yep.
Just kidding. That didn't happen.
No,
that would have been so rude.
No, it didn't. Pally would just pretend to be a stuffed animal while they did it.
Oh. Okay. So you guys are all served this fresh cooked meat. Would anyone like to investigate what kind of meat it is, or do you guys just go for it?
I mean, Scrack just goes for it.
I mean, it's clearly Bavlorna's appendages.
Okay, Scrack, what is your passive investigation?
Fucking 26.
Oh, this is definitely bullywug meat.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't bother me at all.
You see that it actually doesn't bother Morgort either. She shrugs her shoulders. She says, bullywugs actually can eat anything that is small enough to fit into our mouths.
Gross.
She says, well, what is your guys' plan? You defeated the hag, you got back the things you lost. Are you going to go to hither? Or thither? You're already in hither.
I'm gonna summon Sands so we can ride around in the pool together.
Yeah. Don't we still have to go overthrow this dude?
Come on, Grandpa.
Yeah, we've got ourselves some regicide to commit, I believe.
Morgort says, indeed.
Then we've got to fix this place up. I think if clear out all this trash, paint the walls, refinish some of the floors. I think it can be pretty nice in here.
The DM shudders as you guys go in for like a Sims swamp.
We're gonna take down this wall here. I think we're gonna make this one a half wall. The kitchen, it's not quite big enough yet. We're gonna extend that. We're gonna add an island over here.
Are we going to make it open concept?
Of course.
Hey, I got a question though. Like, maybe we should like go find Longscarf and like get him locked up again. Because then then at least the hags wouldn't have him following us around. Because I kind of just feel like he's gonna be.
His boss is all the way in thither now. Maybe we set an ambush for him when he comes to report back to Bavlorna, because she's not here anymore. But we don't know if he knows that yet.
Yeah, we should probably just be like, leave a message saying, "Hey, gone to visit my sister. Don't worry about the thing. You should just take a vacation. You know?"
Mr. Slapperclaw, this is Sir Televar here. I get the feeling that might not work. It seems that Abden Longstaff, I mean, he's quite the slippery fellow. But it's worth a try.
I say we just get him eaten by the bat snatch.
I mean, we either gotta travel to thither, or we gotta stop Longscarf from coming after us. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it okay to like? I don't know if it's like revenge. Is that kind of revengey? Like to go after a Longscarf?
No.
Nah, it'll be fine.
The best defense is a good defense.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. We can either go try and stop Longscarf from, you know, coming after us, or we can go to thither.
Here's the thing. I know, and you know this, Mr. Clapperclaw, only capital G guides can transport people over. And that Agden Longscarf is no capital G guide.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So if we're in thither and he doesn't have a way there, he can't get us.
I just kind of scared of him. You know, he decapitated me once.
Oh,
brutally.
You know, and you know.
And I heard that someone may have been branded on their butt by him.
I don't like to talk about it.
I mean,
Morgort will go in for you guys solving the king problem. That's her faction point there.
Yeah, I guess we also have that whole king issue. I know Poplo wanted to like be the king of this place or something.
More like an overseer.
Well, anyway, I'm a capital G guide, so whenever y'all want to go, it's fine with me. You know, I think I would. I don't really know where I can go after this though, because it's gonna be kind of. Unless you kill those hags, I don't really want to be alone. Because I think they'll try and like get me for this, because they know who I am.
Good night. The NPCs all gather around you, Clapperclaw, and they basically give you the feeling that they won't let those hags get you, as long as their B team contract is in place.
I appreciate that.
I mean, we won't either.
Y'all protect me even after I guide y'all to thither?
Of course. I'll protect you.
Oh, thank you, Polly. That's so nice. You got my head back, and you scared off that Bavlorna, and saying you'll protect me from them. That's so sweet.
That's what I do.
And you even took that tongue out your down your throat, and it was really, really gross. And I'm gonna have nightmares about that later. But it was amazing.
Yeah, that was horrific.
I find it easy to forget things.
I've got an intelligence of 20, and it is imprinted in my brain.
You're part of the 20th gang too. How about that?
I found this trick. You could like pull memories out of your head and like form them into strings if they're really bad. So
that could be useful.
I don't know, whatever you guys want to do, but you know, there's a king. Y'all said y'all were gonna like depose, and there's a long scarf, and I don't know. Maybe Fear wants to go beat up Long Scarf, or we could move on.
I think we should probably take care of this king and Long Scarf before we mosey on forward.
Yeah, let's sleep on it.
We get to sleep on things?
I don't know, I heard somebody say it once. I don't really get it. I don't sleep, so.
So I'm making a poll right now because polls are the best way to do anything.
A pool?
A poll.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
also a pool.
Okay, a pool.
A pool party, some might say. Aw. So let's see. So you've got kind of three options here, or I guess how you'd like to do them. And I am posting that now. So the NPCs would basically argue over their particular things. Jepik would really like to take care of Agden in his lair. You guys have more power now than ever before. Morgort would, of course, like the king to be executed. Octavian would sure love that his heart be put back into his chest. You guys have his heart, but how to get it there, you're unsure.
I really think he should try to eat it.
I think you just have to learn to love again. You just have
Sir Talavar would look at you guys and basically, I'm just giving you guys what their factions are here. Sir Talavar wants Zybilna put back into power, the Queen of Prismeer. The Bandersnatch just wants to love Pally.
Ah, yes. Perfect.
So is this a good place then? Like what we do next, you guys can get a rest period here in Bavlorna's cottage, and you guys think about what you want to do.
Sorry, you mean our cottage?
Yeah, your cottage. So you guys can do Sims simulator every Friday night in your college.
Is me getting back my lost thing a milestone? Feels milestone-ish.
I was going to mention that defeating the hag in this encounter is a milestone, but let's see. You guys are level 5 currently, correct?
Yes.
Yep. So this would put you guys at level 6,
7.
which is where which is where you want to be at for your next thing. Now, you would be a little bit away from your next milestone. That would be in Thither.
Right.
So, King Gullop and Agden are not milestones, but you would have to go off into Thither to collect your next one.
Next one? Okay. So, do we have a little bit of side questy?
Yes.
Going up.
You get big side quest energy from those other two options. Okay. But it looks like we have 2 votes for Agden Longscarf. So you guys want to head over to those dastardly herringons and take care of them. 3? Oh man, okay. You guys want revenge for that ass whooping he gave you guys last time.
I just feel really embarrassed that I spent most of the fight at his feet.
Okay, I think it's been decided. That's 4 votes. All right, guys. So what we'll do, we will start the session here. Bloody Toes will serve you guys cooked bullywog meat. You can get a long rest. You guys will all be level 6, and we will move on.
Nice.
All right, guys. Well, we can close up shop because I need to put a certain boy who's very angry. I think he wants to go back to bed. Thank you guys for playing. I had a lot of fun tonight. You guys have your B team now, so no longer will I have to kill NPCs and have to run D&D against myself, which is like my favorite thing. Anyways, does anyone have any critiques, comments, or anything along those lines? Oh, I have one thing after you guys all have an opportunity to respond.
I have nothing. Great session. Always fun.
If you want to see a DM that does and also doesn't, and also is the same amount of babying of his players, you can watch our Sunday night game.
I feel like right now, even though I watch your guys' streams, and I would say that there's an Ice Cube's chance in hell that Crafts watches this game. We've got like a little thing going on where he's like calling me out in your guys' games, so I got to start calling him out. So yes.
Yeah, I can start. I can start clipping it. Yeah.
So oh shit. So super baby. But I was gonna say we got kind of dangerously close there. Luna just started killing NPCs, killing hearts. So that kind of got a little dangerous because of course I plot armored them, but I feel like we are getting a little dangerous there. So let's watch that for next time, just in case, because I'm sure that Scrack wanted to speak more to the naked satyr, and there was 2 PCs who very much love their sexy Octavian boy.
Yeah. Every time you start making NPCs sexual again, I'm gonna start trying to kill them.
I was pretty much done with nude satyr, man. But I do. Yeah.
From now on, all of the NPCs that show up will be clothed, even if in the written adventure they are naked. Hold on. Look, I have to show you this. So I will do that, perhaps. Oh, maybe I won't. Okay, so next week is, I believe, February 15th. I don't have anything going on that would prevent me from playing. Does anyone else?
Not
So
planned.
next weekend is Easter weekend, and then Nathan's birthday is the 14th, and his dad's birthday is the 16th. So I don't know how busy our weekend's going to end up being. So I don't want to say we'll definitely be there, but then we end up doing something as a family.
Yeah,
Okay.
Family's not important though, so.
Family's super important. I don't know what you mean.
Just like what's it called? Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family. So I just want you to think about that before you guys decide to skip the game, because just like Olive Garden, we've got that energy. No, of course, if you guys have something going on, I understand. This there's many more things important to the game or to life than D&D.
No, that's false.
That's false.
Very false. I'll just play both of your characters. Next.
Here's the thing.
I'd come back and have to create a brand new character if I play Fear.
Yep, that's true. 100%.
Fear wouldn't have slept with an NPC in exactly one session if you did that.
Fear would have slept with the Bandersnatch.
I don't know about that.
So, as you guys can see, in the written adventure, the Satyr of Ansel is not wearing any clothes. Harangon's brigand stole his clothes while he was taking a bath. Like a nerd.
Poor
Well, I mean, if you would have used naked satyr art instead of clothed satyr art, you would have thought about it. But you didn't. So
I think that was to protect my my license on the stream.
Oh, for sure. And as you guys know, in Discord here, we have enough naked satyr art.
No, I deleted them. I thought that they were super inappropriate. I saved them to my desktop.
Saved in a folder called Tax Returns.
Tax
97.
returns 97.
I love it. All right, guys. Well, I am off to bed. I will be active in the Discord. I hope you guys all have a good week, and I will see you guys on the 15th for our next session, where we go after one Agden Longscarf and the Harangon Brigands to bring them to heel.
Deal. Thanks for the game. Everyone have a good night, good weekend.
My pleasure.
Good night,
Bye, guys.
everybody.
Yeah.